on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and also TikTok at ConsumerHallaTV. What are you waiting for? Click on that follow and subscribe right now.
And from the I to the R to the E to the M to the F to the E, my name is Iremofe Koforola, the man always clothed in wealth and strength.
And I'm Kikelomo Ajibola. Toodles!
Hello and welcome to our Woof, the show that keeps you updated on the latest deals, giveaways, discounts, and exciting promotions from different brands across Nigeria. I am Iremofe Koforola and you call me the Woof General Overseer. So today let's have some fun. But you know one interesting thing, I have a very little secret for you today because this is good news. I'm not alone on the show today. I have with me an amazing co-host. And she's not that person. Dan, mention her name to me. Yes.
I am Elizabeth Eze. Clock it.
Yeah, clock it. We are clocking it on the show today. So every week we bring to you genuine opportunities that you can, enjoy to save money, reward your loyalty, or even win exciting prizes. So as always, before participating in any promotion, be sure to read the terms and conditions carefully and participate only through the official channels of the brand. Say Elizabeth, if you come, sometimes people
once they hear say na Woof, they go just enter
before
just
they
like
scam
that.
them. And not because they scam you. That's why we will bring you only.
Please read your instructions.
Exactly, they're very important. So and if today is your first time onto the show, congratulations to you. You did the right show and you did the right channel. And an opportunity for you, may you subscribe onto our channel if you never do so, because if you enjoy all this thing, may you can't subscribe. So click on that button and you get a lot of exciting deals you can get to know of. Not be only this, all of our programs not top notch. Alright, maybe come up for that one and maybe go into this week edition of our Woof, because plenty day. If you hear plenty, maybe just pick your
the
own.
one for all of us. So
yeah.
Okay, the top on our list is Samsung.
Yeah. Samsung,
this sounds interesting.
Yeah.
Me and you, we go follow this pattern.
Alright.
Okay, it says own your season.
Yeah, own your season.
Yeah. Let's begin with something almost everyone would love to have. I talk about saying that me and Iremofe, we get this deal.
Yeah. So true.
So before a brand new Samsung Smart TV.
Yeah. For people who say they like television for us, say
and even those who never get
so Mr. Kendi never buy TV. So this now opportunity for him to say what may buy the Samsung TV for this promotion.
I'm telling you.
Say Mr. Femi, you get many friends who say he gets. So if you
win for percent,
exactly. So now the opportunity. So but honestly, we wouldn't love you not to participate in this, because everybody wants to upgrade their living room. So
exactly.
Why not? Absolutely. So Elizabeth, like you said, after today's show, we are jumping on this.
We are jumping on right away.
And when we win, we'll come and tell you also that we have won. Alright, so without much ado, Samsung Nigeria is currently rewarding customers through its Own Your Season promo, and the prices are truly impressive, amazing rewards for people. I
will participate.
Very quite interesting about this. So if you purchase any of the following smartphones, can you tell them some of these smartphones?
Okay, for you to win this one, you guys do plenty things. So okay, you guys buy Galaxy S26
series,
and Galaxy 857 5G. Galaxy A37 5G.
Absolutely. So you could become one of the 76 lucky winners every week. That is very interesting.
76
every week.
So if everybody they plan, they do this one 76.
Exactly.
So you must join.
And it is for how many weeks? Tell them.
4 weeks. Consecutive. 5 weeks.
Yes, 5 weeks, and just 5 consecutive weeks you can get to win, and that means every week we have 76 winners. So among the prizes are Samsung's smart TV. You have smart TV for you from Samsung and other
exciting
gifts. Amazing.
What could that be? Can we even guess? I just want to know.
Samsung, they are big on this, and whenever they want to do this, they ensure that people get to enjoy this. But there is one thing about this promotion, because we on this show, we do not just tell you about this promotion, we tell you how you can participate, how you can qualify. So the first thing, Elizabeth, tell them.
Okay, you have to visit an authorized Samsung store. You must buy them from their shop.
Not be say the border way they want
on that video, from their store.
You don't hear now. You don't hear say may you go their store nationwide. They everywhere. So may you go there. So you can purchase a Galaxy S26 series, or Galaxy A57 5G, or Galaxy A37 5G, any of these, as long as it is from Samsung store nationwide. You can get any of these, because this is what you need to participate in the promotion.
Then you must receive your unique entry code.
Yes, all right. Before you receive your entry code, you must have registered on the Samsung members app. That is after you've gone to the store and you bought any of the gadgets you just mentioned now. Then you register on the Samsung members app. Then, like Elizabeth rightly said, you receive your unique entry code. And what is the last thing for them?
Then wait to receive the weekly draw.
Absolutely, yes. You get your weekly draw, and who knows, your next move might land you a brand new Samsung smart
Who knows? It
TV.
could be you. It could be me.
Yeah.
It could be someone by my side.
Now you be someone by your side. All right. It could be
or it will be I can't deal.
Anybody. So if you know, you know. All right. So this promotion runs until July 26th.
Exactly. It has a deadline.
All right. So do not forget to jump on this opportunity. It is something you have to enjoy. All right, so moving into another promotion right now. Trust me, this is a brand that over the years, when it comes to e-commerce, online shopping, they are there for you. So this is the Jumia July deals. We are in the month of July already, and this deal is something you should jump on. So if online shopping is your thing, and then this next offer, right one we are talking about now, is definitely worth checking out. So you need to jump on it, because it's something that people need to know about.
Exactly.
So tell them about it, right?
Okay, Jumia is running its July deals, offering discounts across several products category through the month.
Yes, throughout this month you can get this. So
whether you're shopping for your smartphones, laptops, home appliances, a whole lot of television, fashion items. That is
your groceries and everything. So there are exciting flash deals happening across the platform.
Sure, this is something for us. So.
Yeah, definitely. All of these things are for me, because I have people that I have told them, I've promised them, like this month of July, I received prophecy for you, and I'm going to give you a lot of packages. So for fashion, for someone who loves fashion like you want to buy, your clothes, you want to do amazing things for women who love fashion, or you as a guy, you want to buy your gadgets, trust me, Jumia
is the best. Yeah,
Jumia is just the best for you. So,
but you just can't get through this without following the due process. So how to qualify? All right,
you visit the Jumia app or website, which is very important.
Very important. Then browse eligible Jumia deals.
Yes, for July deals, you just have to. Well, after you visit the app, then you just have to know the eligible deals for this month.
For July.
Then the next thing for them is what?
Add products to your cart.
Yes.
Oh, that is where the flex come in.
Yeah, you just have to add the product. Then you
just keep buying. Buy.
Then you complete your purchase before the deal expires. Very important. But do not forget, our dear viewers, that offer valid until July 31, 2026. So what are you waiting for, my darlings? Jump on this. So this flash sale is for you. So if you have been planning to buy something, this could be the perfect opportunity for you. Perfect opportunity. And do not forget, once again, it runs until July 31, 2026. By then, I believe you would have bought something.
Plenty now. As right away we are.
Trust you. You know they carry last. All right, before we move on to the other promotions for the week and for today on the show, we have to go grab some water down, gulp down some water on down our throat. They very important. Maybe go drink water. No go anywhere. And I see your Mbunge show with this. Where they bring you, promotions. These promotions, they ever run belly. Now promotions, you go
I
make you.
know they run belly.
Yeah, this one, now plenty berekete on. All right, let's go on a quick break. We'll be right back. Go nowhere. Alright, so welcome back from that short break. This is still your Ogbonge show, where we bring to you different promotions and deals and a lot of giveaways you can get to enjoy across different sectors in Nigeria. So if you have not subscribed to our channel, now opportunity for you, may you do so. Before the break, we don't talk about promotions when we say you fit enjoy. We talk about different deals for you. We talked about how you can qualify for this amazing deal displaying on your screen right now from Samsung, on your season promo. And also we talk about another promotion that you should get to enjoy from Jumia. Absolutely. So Elizabeth will run us through the next promotion right now. So what are you waiting for? Just listen and enjoy.
Okay, we have my MTN data offers. This one, everybody need data. Stop borrowing data. MTN is out here for MTN got you covered. So now let's talk about how something almost every Nigerian wants. Like I said, you need it, I need it.
Exactly. So everybody needs it. So you can just run them out. They can qualify for this data.
Okay, how to qualify for this is open my MTN app. You must open it from their app. Don't go anywhere. Go they find waiting no loss. It's from their app. That is where you're going to get it from. Logging into your MTN account, check your personalized offers. That one means say the one where you want, the offers where you want collect. Then you check on it. Purchase any eligible bundle. You could receive a double data, bonus data, exclusive app only offers that.
Absolutely. So it is available for every eligible customers of MTN. So this promotion is my MTN app only bonus. So it's for the app, and also this means that MTN Nigeria is currently offering special data rewards to eligible customers through the my MTN app. So depending on your customer profile, you get to enjoy all of these things that Elizabeth have she mentioned for you. So it depends on the selected bundles and all that. So the easiest way to know what you are eligible for is to simply open the my MTN app and check what the offers are available on your account. So that means each person for the first time they use MTN
you qualify.
If first we qualify, they know me say not the same thing we qualify for. So
yes.
Everybody different thing we say they feel.
submit it. If you don't do the work, you submit it. Then wait for the judges to select. After you don't submit everything, because we plenty we go they draw. Me, I go soon they draw. You will fair go draw. Everyone.
No, now me I be sculpture now. I do a lot of sculpture, you know.
You know. Oh God, eligible categories: painting, mixed media, sculpture, other arts, other visual arts.
Yeah, so if you are a visual artist, this is for you. So
this is for you. And submission deadlines is 31st July 2026.
All right, so official entry required for you. So what are you waiting for? This is for you. So this means in case you are wondering what is LIMCAF, it is the Life in My City Art Festival. So that is what it is. So
okay, would they have to attend the festival?
Not necessarily. So basically, all they just need to do is to submit.
Okay, you see, you don't even need to be there.
It's just all about, they are just trying to tell you that it's a festival for artists, for art, celebrating art and all that. So that is just it basically. So it is, and basically what they do is they invite emerging Nigerian artists to submit their original work. So you don't have to be so popular or you have all the big amount to your account before you can be selected. As long as you do the work. And it's just an opportunity for you to gain national recognition, exhibit your work, and win exciting prizes.
You can be the lucky person, you know, people will just blow up from there.
So that means you don't know the work you submit or that project that will give you that national
someone who
recognition.
might pick interest. So this is a good one.
Yeah, absolutely.
This is a good one.
So if you have been searching for the right platform to showcase your creativity, your talents, everything,
that's the right place.
Just go ahead and do that. So do not forget, once again, submission closes on July 31, 2026. So whether you're a painter and every other category we mentioned for you, so this is your next masterpiece that you could now definitely put your name across people's lips. That one me say people go they talk about you.
They see you.
When they see you for street, the way they say they see Elizabeth for street, they hold them say, give us money, give us money. This is feel popular like that. So an opportunity with that for everybody.
Okay.
All right. So these are all the promotions we say we don't bring on your screen today. No forget. Yeah, for some people, this one day for
Smart TV.
Yeah, all right. Maybe television there. The next one also day for people who say they think say they won't buy from Jumia. An opportunity for them. Smartphone or television or fashion items, so home appliances or TV, groceries, everything it did there for you. But now on to July 31. There for MCN people like Elizabeth. You know,
you know they play with data for here. So you have to sit on this one.
Yeah.
Don't to borrow data again. Just go do this one. This one day your door.
All right. So you bet from a data and water with them. So may you go ahead and do that one. So the LIMCAF 2026 National Arts Competition for artists, for everyone right there. So what are you waiting for? We brought you the good news. Do whatever you would love to do with it, really good news. Go spread the word for everyone to see. Also, that is our roundup of this week's on best and coolest consumer deals and promotions right there. So whether everybody, do you have any suggestion for them?
No,
just to go ahead and
and follow the instructions. Make sure that you read all the instructions. No, go just do the one. Oh, this one is there doing promo. You just jump into. Some can be scams and some are not even real. So make sure you follow their social media platforms, read their instructions, and try to participate carefully.
Absolutely, I love that carefully part. So whether you are hoping to win a Samsung Smart TV, save money during the July deals, you enjoy extra data from MTN just because this and water, or you want to showcase your artistic talent where we God give you through LIMCAF, everything there for you, plenty opportunities there for you, plenty like sand. So what are you waiting for? Remember, say you feel participate through their official brand channel and read their terms and condition alone. So we'll be back on another exciting
edition of our Wolf, bringing you more genuine promotions, discounts, and amazing opportunities.
All right, yes, Elizabeth don't talk down for you. And lastly, if you never subscribe onto our channel, now opportunity to do so, because you go to enjoy updates with plenty, even our news you want to. If you know entertainment to screen time, they there for you. If you want to know about fashion freaks, they there for you. If you want to know about burning issues for Nigeria perspective, it did there for you. All these shows, now something we say you go enjoy. My name is Remofe Kuforola. People for streets, then they call me Awuf General.
Which name where street people go give me a beg?
You know what, you go think about them. You just scroll down.
And I am Elizabeth Eze.
Yeah, bye for now.
Thank you.
Hi people, my name is Mo Fakorede and I am a filmmaker and a film director, and you're watching ConsumerHalla TV. ConsumerHalla TV is everything consumer advocacy, consumer rights, everything that has to do with consumers. On this TV, you'll watch, you'll learn, you'll be educated, and you'll be entertained. Keep watching ConsumerHalla TV.
My name is Olubukola Ozone, a photographer and a social media enthusiast. You're watching ConsumerHalla TV. It's a consumer advocacy TV. If you have a problem, anything, any consumer related problem, just holla at them, just like their name implies, and they're going to get it sorted for you. Keep watching, stay tuned. Thank you very much.
Hi guys, my name is Joba Jalabi. I'm a marketing communications professional. I currently lead marketing at Flash Change, a fintech startup. Keep watching ConsumerHalla TV, a consumer advocacy channel.
Hello, my name is Sharon Rotimi. I'm an actor and I am on ConsumerHalla TV. Now, ConsumerHalla TV is a consumer advocacy channel. So if you have any issues, consumer-related issues with brands and services, you can reach out to them and they will be sure to handle it or to cater to you. Thank you so much.
Hi guys, my name is Iyebiye Adeto. I'm a film poster designer and illustrator. This is ConsumerHalla TV. It's a consumer advocacy channel. We show content on consumers-based news, entertainment, and all of that. So I urge you guys to stay tuned to ConsumerHalla TV.
My name is Anoluwapo Alao, a sales consultant for Star Times Nigeria. This is a ConsumerHalla TV, where they discuss anything consumer needs and get knowledge about anything about consumer. So keep watching it.
Hi, my name is Adebola Ogushino. I'm a filmmaker and you're watching ConsumerHalla TV. Any consumer related issues, they've got you.
Hi, my name is Stephen Olorunshisi. I'm a strategy and sales professional, currently working with Obey, and you're watching ConsumerHalla TV. I mean, this is one of the channels that you don't want to but stay on. Consumer advocacy, brand promotion, everything consumer, what you need to learn for your business to grow. This is a channel where you learn, where you experience entertainment to but it's good for businesses, for brands, and for an entrepreneur. If you want to know more about businesses, want to know more about brands, please stay watching. Alright, thank you so much, ConsumerHalla TV. Keep watching.
Hello, good day. My name is Tunde Balogun. I'm the lead pastor at the Kingsborough Church in London. And you're watching ConsumerHalla TV, which is a new initiation into the TV industry in Nigeria, the first of its kind in Nigeria. And I know that it's going to bring value and quality into the service industry. ConsumerHalla TV is here to offer value to service industry and to give a voice to consumers, bring awareness to the brand industry, and also bring education to what it is to have quality for what you paid for. I know that through ConsumerHalla TV, you are going to be able to
If you can dream it, definitely you can achieve it. This is a welcome note to another episode of Market Innovators, the program where we sit down with entrepreneurs, innovators, business leaders, and visionaries who are transforming business industries and creating jobs and driving economic growth through innovation. I am your host, Iremofe Kofoworola. Nigeria's agri-business sector holds an enormous potential with abundant agricultural resources, a growing population, and increasing demand for locally manufactured products. Entrepreneurs are demonstrating that indigenous foods can become world-class brands through innovation, quality, and strategic leadership. Today's guest is one of those entrepreneurs redefining the future of local manufacturing. She has transformed one of the Nigeria's most traditional snacks, kuli kuli, into a premium NAFDAC certified food product, proving that local brands can compete in both domestic and international markets. Beyond entrepreneurship, she is also passionate about empowering women and girls through menstrual health advocacy while contributing to media development as a respected journalist and media executive. She is the founder and chief executive officer of Vitabite Foods, founder of the Pardon Me a Girl Empowerment Foundation, publisher and editor-in-chief of Gatmatch News, and chairperson of the Nigerian Online Media Alliance, NOMA. Please join me in welcoming Madam Teresa Moses. Welcome to the show, man.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, it's so good to be here with you.
Yeah.
And before the show, I was telling you that we have so much to, unpack, to discuss and all that. So to begin with first, tell us about your journey. What inspired you, your passion into, several things, including entrepreneurship and agribusiness.
Okay. So it started. Kuli is a grassroots snacks. It's been on for ages, and it started. When I was going to school, I used to take money from my mom's purse to get it. So I came to Lagos. I grew up in the north, Plateau State to be specific. I came to Lagos, 2002, and the next thing, that's a northern experience is not here in Lagos. So like 5 years ago, I went to a store to get snack. I was craving for snack, and I just saw something in the shelf, and they said it's coolies. I said, what's that? And I looked at it, and I bought it. I was curious to taste it, and it wasn't what I grew up eating.
Wow.
I was like, no. And I have a lot of friends that we all grew up in Jos and we're in Lagos, and I just called one person, and the person said, yes, now it's not like the way it has been. And that's said, no, I can prepare it. Because growing up, my mom used to do it as a punishment, actually. She'll send me to go where they produce kuli and keep me busy, because I play with the boys. I am the baby of the house, and I'm the girl, and I have 3 brothers ahead of me, and my immediate elder brother is 12 years older than me. So I play with the boys more. So I'm more or less a tomboy. So I don't carry babies and all that. So to keep me busy, my mom takes me to that aspect, that place for me to play, to keep me busy. Not to me, she's training me to, and yes, so many years down the line, I now said I can do this thing. That's what inspired me to go into production of kuli.
Interesting. Amazing journey there. So this is off camera, please. I love kuli. I mean, there's nothing like our local snack. Absolutely nothing like it. All right, so you wear many hats, and that is so amazing. It's not easy for you to find people who do diverse things yet meaningful. You're an entrepreneur, a journalist, a media executive and all that. So how do you ensure that you create a balance in all of these things to ensure that, yes, you are quite successful?
I think the one I just tell you is what you know. There are still others. I'm actually a mother as well. I have a 17-year-old daughter and a 15-year-old daughter.
Amazing.
Yeah. So
wow. Absolutely.
So the thing is passion. Passion for what I do. I love cooking. I love reading. I love media. So all of them put together. So it's not stressful. It's just seamless. It just flows. When it's time for production, I do it. When it's time for media, I do it. You call me midnight and say, oh, you have a job to do, PR, I'll still run it.
Wow.
So it flows. It doesn't disturb me. I feel I'm born with it. So it's not challenging. That's why people see that it's stressful. I was like, really? I love it.
Wow.
So it's passion. So I have love for it, and that's motivated me to do more, and I'll still do more, because kuli is just one aspect of what I'm doing in VitaBite. I intend to do more.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting. So now I see. I was going to ask you what really inspired you to, empower the girls. Now I see that you have, you have girls as well.
Yes.
Yeah, and that might be by the way. So let's talk about, before we talk about that thing, why do you feel the need to, empower the girls? You talk about the menstrual hygiene and all of those things, because I remember I grew up in the midst of girls. I have sisters and I have a lot of female friends.
Okay.
So I learn from them. I know a bit of all these things, and I know how sometimes they experience cramps and all of those things, they're in pain and all. So what really inspired you to say, okay, I want to educate people on this and all that?
I grew up in Plateau State, Middle Belt, and the northern part of Nigeria. Life in that side is not as luxury as here in the southwest. So when I was privileged to have that, my first experience, my mom called me to the room and she told me how to use sanitary pad. So my first experience, I started with the sanitary pad, a popular brand, that I don't want to give free publicity. So I started using sanitary pad. I never used tissue. I never used that. So I grew up using sanitary pad. But down the line, I noticed there are people who can't afford it growing up. So when I carry mine to school, I can share that time. But years down the line, I'm a mother, and I realized that I have girls, and I realized that there are still girls in this age and this time who cannot afford sanitary pad. We all focus on those in displaced IDP camp. We focus on food to give them to eat, but we don't care about the girls and their menstrual health. And do you know that because of religion, if you are menstruating, you are unclean. You can't go to school, you can't associate with your people, you are being stigmatized. And again, you don't even have the necessity to keep yourself clean. You see the challenge? So that's why I took it upon myself to, okay, this is what I want to state, and Kadorko in Nasarawa. So I tend to go more.
Wow, amazing. I'm so proud of what you are doing in that, because I know what it feels like when, when it comes to menstrual hygiene and all that. So well done on that. So let's look at this. I said earlier I like kuli. So I want to go into that. All right. So I made mention of the fact that at VitaBite you are looking at other products that might be in future. But why kuli? Although you stated earlier that your mom would say go to where the processing, all of those things was taking place then. But why not any other snack? Why do you think, okay, that is what you really want to do? And what other products in future do you have in mind, for VitaBite?
Kuli is a product of groundnut. And we in Nigeria happen to be one of the largest producers of groundnut. So we focus on Kuli is actually more or less like, if you look at it, is not actually the waste product of groundnut, but is actually main product of groundnut, because what you use basically is groundnut. Then we can now add the spices to it. So I now look at it, it's something that is in the market. It's something we all know. It's something we are familiar with. But the disadvantage is that they carried it in wheelbarrows, they expose it. It's open, it's unbranded. So people look at it like it's not edible, but it actually is. So I now took it up to say that it's something that we already know. So what I just did was just make it more hygienic. The processing was hygienic. For me to go through NAFDA to get registration is not easy. So innovation comes in, branding comes in. We're not talking about it. So it's not that you can see the difference. You see VitaBite Kuli is different from other Kuli because of the packaging, the branding, and the process at which we go about it. We don't just pick granite and just do it. The process is hygienic for consumption. And again, the ingredients we put into it, we still spell it out. Even though there are some people who don't want, they will reach out to us and say, oh, we want ours in this kind of flavor. We don't want granite like one of the ones I have in Maryland that I got to supply to Maryland in US. They say they don't want, I did 2 parts. The one with pepper, the one that is spicy with pepper, and the one without. So some people don't want the spicy one, some want the plain one. So it depends on the order, so make it. So aside that, basically nothing really stressful, but it's still the local snack, but we just want to put more premium to it. It's something we are used to. It's not something that we don't know. Kuli, basically everybody knows it. Everybody has tasted it. But the only thing that makes you not to look at it twice is because of the packaging and the way it's being exposed. Basically, that's just it.
I love that. And who could have thought that Kuli would have NAFDAC number? Seriously. Because men Nigerians will just pick it up and eat. And I love the fact that you talk about the innovation you are trying to put in place. You understand, to ensure that yes, it's more edible for people. But let's look at it. It does not mean that the journey, your entrepreneurial journey, is just rosy. Even if it is Kuli. You understand? Sometimes you have the days whereby you feel like, oh, business is not what it is meant to be and all that. So what are the setbacks you face in this business, and how do you always scale through to ensure that yes, you come out better and stronger?
One of the major challenges, like almost everybody face, electricity is major. Then production, we need machines to produce. First of all, you select the granite. Select it because you're going to remove stones. That is the process. It's a very hectic one. The process. So it is easier when you get a machine that will select it, remove the stone, select the stone from the main granules. Then you now process it and extract oil. The extraction process, you need machine to do the extraction. Manually, because when I started manually. I still do it at times. When I don't have major production, I have little. I have to use hand after the grinding of the granite to a paste. You have to use turning stick or petal to start turning it to extract the oil, because it's the oil from that paste, from that granite paste, that you use in frying that's in kuli. So you don't buy granite oil elsewhere. So you have to extract it. So the amount of extraction you do, and you have to extract a lot, because if there's a lot of oil in that paste, it will not come out fine. So we need machine to do that for us. Machine, it will be easy. Machine will just extract the oil, dry, leave the paste to a cake. Then you now cut it into various shape and fry. You understand? Frying is not a process. You can get a machine to do frying, but the extraction is the most important thing. So the machines basically are expensive. They are expensive. And to get local production, because it's not something that we do. It's not like a grinding of pepper and all that. So the machine to grind is not always available. To get local manufacturers to add to produce because there's a time they directed me to go meet all these fabricators to fabricate for me, but they still don't get it. So it's a challenge. And if we get the China produced one, it is smaller one, and you need electricity to still run it. And with our electricity system, that's money. So when you calculate how much you're going to make from the proceed of kuli and the machines and the stress involved, it's really frustrating. But the passion keeps you, because if you said you are not producing, somebody will reach out to you and said, I want kuli, and they will want to make orders. What do? You still have to go to the market, get your granite and run your thing.
Wow. It's a whole lot.
Yes,
it's a whole lot. I'm trying to catch my breath because I'm trying to process everything. Like, nobody would have thought of the fact that we just buy, we eat, and we don't even know that all that premium tasty kuli you see out there, a lot goes into it. All right, so this is Market Innovators. You've not started at all, because you are just bringing the juicy part of this conversation to your screen this afternoon. But before we move on, we will go on a short break right now. Go nowhere, stay relaxed. We are coming back. Welcome back. You're still watching Market Innovators on ConsumerHalla TV, and trust me, this has been an explosive edition because I have Teresa Moses still with me in the studio, and she's a woman of many parts. I don't even know which one to actually, stay with, but absolutely, it has been an insightful conversation. And now, if you're a lover of kudi kudi, trust me, a lot goes into it. Talking about investments now, because it's stated that it has a lot. You don't just have to do it manually. You understand, a lot has to go into the business and all that. But recently, Nigerian media, everywhere went, there was a lot of buzz. Yeah, and when the first lady stated that a lot of empowerment going on there, and people can start business, just to say, and it's not easy to run a business. And if you look at whether Akara business, kuli, all of these things, it seems like it's something that is on a small scale, but a lot of capital goes into it. So let's talk about investments in it now. If there are stakeholders who are interested in this business, and then I feel like, okay, let's go into this business. For someone who even wants to start, personally for you, how much did you start with? And for someone who's interested in doing that business now, not just because they are not educated or they don't have every other thing, but they feel like, yes, this is a business I can go into. So what's the capital investment like for someone who wants to start?
The thing with Nigerian factor is we don't believe in we starting small. Believe in hitting big. Starting small and being consistent is one of the major things you start with business before you even talk about the money that comes. If you're starting a business with the intention that you're going to make money from it, you'll be disappointed.
Oh, wow.
Yes. So the most important thing is start a product, start a business with the aim of satisfaction, getting your customers satisfied. If your customer is satisfied, one referral will bring another referral, you will stay in business. So in terms of starting, when I started, I didn't start with any equipment. I started with, I have a blender. So I have a blender that can blend the granules. So I have a frying pan. So I bought frying pan, then went to the market and bought granules. And I bought a little one. I bought, I think, 2 pints of granules, and I did the frying and the cleaning and everything myself. That was how I started. But as production is increasing, I start looking for, and again, I create employment by getting people to do it. I can't be peeling, sourcing the granules, peeling it, separating the sand and the dirt from it, then process and fry. And I don't have that long process to do it. I will just end up stressing myself out. So I now do division of labor. I get people to do different parts for me, and I do the finishing. You can select the granules, you can peel it for me. You understand? But I do my production myself when I get people to do all that for me because of what? Because of the process of hygiene I talked about too, and quality of that product. I don't want it to taste different. So I know that's small. If you have 50,000, like I said, if you can buy a pint of granules, you buy ginger, buy pepper, you have frying pan in the house. If you don't even have a frying pan, you can use your every house has a frying pan, no matter how big or small. You can start with that. So it's not satisfying. You get more referrals, you get more people coming in to buy and ask for that product. In that way, don't just rely on what you know. Keep learning, keep improving, and packaging your product is very important. If these two cups here, if one of them, they are two the same cup, but the way you position them matters.
Yeah, so
if one is packaged well, the other is not packaged, and they are the same product, I'll go for the one that is attractive. So making sure that the product inside is still okay. Don't rely only because some people have fancy packaging and deep inside, you know that if you eat it from the outside is attractive, the taste is quality and top notch. It will keep you in business. When you get that running, as money is coming in, you keep expanding. As you're expanding, you get other things that you need. But you can't start everything at once. So just start with little. And I don't see the so much agog or bohaha about what the first lady said, because the truth of the matter is, if you have seen me on the street and I tell you I say kuli kuli, you won't believe me, because I don't look like someone that is on the roadside and is on package. You understand? So the corn. But if you go to a supermarket and see a roasted corn that is priced, you can't price it. You pick it and go. You value that one. You don't value the one on the street. So that is why what she said is coming at so many people, and so many people are looking at it. But the truth of the matter is, we have to start small. We need to, do we need her to tell us, to remind us first before we believe that we are going to start small? And again, if you are starting small, everybody, if you can go to the island and buy akara for 2,000 naira, but you can still go to the roadside and get akara for 500 naira. The two are the same products. The difference is the packaging. Nothing else. It's the same beans. Isn't it? It's the same pepper, the same oil that is used to fry it. So the difference is the packaging. One is on the island, one is on the mainland. So it's the same products, but it's the way you put your premium quality on the target audience and where to go. So no matter how it is, I keep telling people to, no matter how little, brand yourself, improve on yourself. And even if you're frying corn on the roadside, look clean, don't look dirty.
That is a message for someone out there. So, who knows, you are trying to grow your business and you just keep complaining, you are not expanding. It might just be from you. And it's all about understanding the message, the context of the message that was being said. You know, like he said, use 50,000 naira rather than just being idle. And you know, every day you are going out for interviews, no job is forthcoming. Something you can learn to do, and you know, before you know it, you grow and become better. So that's just a word for someone out there. All right, so let's look into the world of media, because it's also very important. You are a publisher and editor-in-chief of the Gatmatch News, and you know, tell us about that platform. Why did you create it? What role do you believe that digital journalism should play in shaping Nigeria's future of journalism now?
Okay, I've been practicing journalism for almost 2 decades, for over 2 decades now. So I started from this day newspaper.
Oh, interesting.
So I started from the print. So I've worked on the print, worked on magazine, you know, before I come to online. I've worked on radio as well before coming online to work. So I have experience before coming to set up my own. And I wanted to, the push actually to set up my own was because there are times I realized that I can't say some certain things. I can't do some certain things because I have a boss to report to, and my boss will tell me you can't report that brand because that brand is paying. And I was like, but I need to talk about it. So that motivated me to like, okay, let me set up my own and do things differently and get a niche. You understand? So basically that was how I started, by having opened registered Gatmatch Media, which produces Gatmatch News, and I still do PR, do consultation, do media, so basically everything. And when I started, the passion for journalism was just what pushed me. I wanted to have my story on the front page of this day newspaper when I started there. Wow. So the drive has always been there, and I work with credible people who I still have relationship with, the editors, you know, who encourage me more to do. So, and the first major exclusive I did was to disguise myself. Went to Kirikiri Maximum Prison 2010 to interview the Hamza Mustafa, retired. Major Hamza Mustafa, retired. He was in incarceration then. And I went to interview him. I speak and read and write Hausa very well. And I did that interview with Hausa. And that was a big one for me.
Interesting.
Came out and wrote the story, and it was on City Mail newspaper, owned by Mr. Muyiwa Adetiba then. You know, so he's a foremost journalist, and he has his own paper. Then I worked for him, and that was where I had that exclusive, and that was how he started.
Wow!
So I always have that passion to do something different, to do something daring. When you say you can't do it, I will tell you that I can't do it. I can. So that was how he started. My editor was telling me that you can speak outside, can you interview Mustafa in prison? I was like, sure, I will. And that was how it started. So it wasn't about the money. Because now we are thinking about money. There we are not thinking about the money. We're thinking about getting our names on the byline that want to be there. Teresa Moses is the front page of this day. Those are the things we are looking at, and it has, you know, it has shaped us. We had veterans who trained us, so we went through the process. We didn't just jump into media. So because of that, that was what motivated us to set up. I'm the chairperson of NOMA, Nigeria Online Media Alliance. That was where it came about. The media space is saturated. Everybody with a mobile phone and the data call his or herself a journalist, but they are not trained. They don't know the 5 W's and H. And we've even gone beyond that again. This consistency is media. So the nation as we are now, we need more advocacy on some certain issues from the media. But we don't really talk about it. The media will just write stories, release them, and there are some core information we don't talk about. Issue of advocacy, we should talk about it. This is the responsibility of the media. We are the fourth estate of the realm.
Absolutely.
You understand?
Yeah.
We don't. We at times we need to remind ourselves who we are. Yes, it's challenging. Yes, I will tell you the honest truth. It's not easy, but we still need to keep that job because majority of people are looking up to us. Nigerians are looking up to the media to speak. You understand? So we need to focus on advocacy. Let's leave politics along the line. We are not going to overrule politics. When it's politics, we talk about it. Bring accountability, get our leaders to be accountable for. Yes, but we should do advocacy. For, like in June 25th, we did advocacy with the International Day Against Drug Abuse and trafficking, and we brought journalists to talk to them at Yaba Psychiatric Hospital. We partner with the ISOP Nigeria, NDLEA, Yaba Psychiatric Hospital. We brought in people who talk about the effects of drugs in the society and even trafficking and all that. So that is advocacy. We want the media to know what they should report about because a lot of our young ones are into drugs. How do drugs and substance abuse, how do we curtail them? You might not know it is an abuse.
Yeah, so true.
You understand? You might not know you're abusing paracetamol if you overuse it.
Many people absolutely abuse it.
So there are so many substances like that we abuse.
Vitamin C.
Exactly. We abuse them that we don't even know that it has effects on our body, on our health, and it affects our mental health. And you get, imagine my own time, I dare not wake up and say I'm going through a lot, or I have mental issue. I have mental stress, my mental health. You don't do it. Your mental health, when your mom slap you, your brain will reset. You don't need any mental person to check you up. And now you see my teenager tell me that I'm going through a lot with my mental health. I will just look at her and smile. You understand? So the media have a lot to do. The media is just like a mother. Even if you're working, you still have to take care of your home, you still take care of your children, you still take care of your family, both extended and immediate. So there's a whole lot on the shoulder of the media. So basically, those are the things that made us want to like, okay, it can't be for everybody. Little by little, let's see what we can do. It's a gradual process. So basically,
I love that, and that is why also at ConsumerHallaTV, we are an advocacy channel. We ensure that consumers need to be heard.
Yeah.
And sometimes you have complaints, you have issues with brands. Who do you run to? So this is just our way of contributing our quota to that space. You know, advocacy could be different things for different people. So that is a very fantastic one on drug and substance abuse. And now let's look at the traditional media. We talk about the prints, we talk about television, we talk about all this, and look at digital media now. You look at digital journalism in that space now. Everybody wants to be online, like you said. Everybody has a phone and all that. So when you started out, it was out of passion and all that. So what difference do you think you see in today's journalists compared to permit me to use traditional journalists, because you know this, we ride on the success of these journalists, but today people just downplay some of their contributions to this space. Without them, we wouldn't be here today. So what do you think is the difference back then and now, and what is actually the future of journalism?
Okay, we started from like I said, I started from the print from this day, and a lot of people have friends who started from the print, from the radio. You understand? I have a lot of friends who started from the radio. I started from the print magazine before I went to the radio. And the truth is, no matter how important the mobile phone is, we still can't do without a telephone. We can't do without it. It has its own usefulness.
Absolutely.
So no matter how digital we are, we still need the physical paper. We still need the physical print. We still need the traditional paper.
The television.
Yeah, we still need the TV. Even though we are on YouTube, we still need the physical broadcast TV and the radio station as well. And the essence of it is because, yes, technology, innovation, we might just wake up one morning and we'll just have another tech coming in. We have the social media. We can't rule that out. People are making money from the Facebook, the Instagram, Twitter, and other social media handles. They're making money from it. So long as these are avenues for people to be heard, that is why we have censorship. People should not abuse it. The difference between then and now is then you can't write my editor might not like my face, but when he see a very good story, he will like it, he will collect it, and he will use it. You see the difference?
Yeah,
so
true.
then it's going to be passed from the reporter to the sub-editor, to the editor. You know, the editor will go through it, will not have the sub-editor. So it goes through channels before it eventually comes out on the paper. It's not what you wrote that comes out on the paper. You have to go through others.
Yes.
Some they will add, some they will cut it off and come. So it goes through a lot of channel, professional hands before it eventually come to the public. But now, well, thank God for AI. It's helping us do grammatical correction. If not, the abuse, the negative side of the online media is that it's for all comers. No professionalism.
No gatekeepers.
No gatekeeping. Everybody just come in, have a story. You just, change the headline. The headline is different from the story. But the newspaper doesn't do like that. From the newspaper, you already know the content of that story.
Yeah.
You understand? That's traditional newspaper, traditional news. But now, we are now in a digital era where everything is so fast. Yeah, the traditional newspapers have online platform, but the difference is that this way we don't have channels. Then you have to send, if you have a story about a particular brand, you send message to them, get their own side of the story. But now we can just publish, later we can update. But in newspaper, you don't publish and update. It's gone, it's out the next day. The next you're going to take another 24 hours to get another one corrected. But for now, you can still run it, do the correction later. So it makes things easier. And in a situation where there are things that are so easy, you tend to make mistake and you tend to make crazy mistake. So that's just the disadvantage. Now we don't have professionals. It's for all comers. So we that understand the rudiments, try to make it professional. Make sure that if you must join our association, you must have experience in media. You must at least have 5 years minimum experience in media. That means you must have worked in either the print, the TV, or the radio. You must have experience.
I love that.
So, and with that, we know that you're on board. You can. It's not copy and paste journalism. Yeah, you just go and see something on the internet. You just copy, paste, and run it. No. So that's what we are trying to do. And the future of media, basically. The press has always been suppressed. Yes. To be honest, you write a story and you might be picked. The whole lot of angle now the law uses to catch you.
Yeah.
And they'll just, there's so many things they'll use to get you. So you are now working on eggshell. You're careful in the sense that you need to deliver more, but you still have to consider the law currently. As at then, you have to pass through your editor. Your editor knows what will go and what will not go. You just sit and write your story and relax. But now you don't have an editor to go through it. I have a staff that work for me. I don't get her to publish. You understand? I get the story, source it, and give it to her to publish. So what I give her is final. So I don't let her get for me, so that I won't make it. She won't just copy something and make it, but I will not end up being called to come and start explaining a story that ordinarily shouldn't be there in the first place. So that's just the difference. Now we are more careful. Professionals are now more careful. The filter wall goes out, basically. So the filter wall goes out because the law will pick you at any time you start explaining yourself. So filter wall goes out. And a major challenge is that when you reach out to people, when you reach out to this brand to get their own side of the story, it takes them forever to explain.
Exactly.
And you have to get the news out because time is of essence. The news gets still. You understand? So the time is of essence.
Proximity is important.
Yeah. So if we don't get that feedback, it's a challenging word for us. So it's basically we have a job to do, but you still need the other part to complete it. So if the other part doesn't complete, what do? You have to get your own story done. Then later, we can come to a compromise. But the future of journalism is bright because with what we are going through in Nigeria and the hazard of the job, the family background we come from, our personal life and everything, we should strive to do something meaningful. That means we have a passion for what we do. We are born for what we do. We might not be making, some of us are not making money from media. We are making money from elsewhere. But those of us that are surviving is because we believe in Nigeria, we believe the greater of this country, we believe in the people of this country, and we are in it. We are not going anywhere. Very difficult to see some journalists trying to jackpot. The intention is to go out, learn. So, but I think the future of journalism that we are going to do more of we're looking forward to, I do a lot of trainings. When I get people, anything trainings, I will go into it. So the future of journalism is bright. We will get there. We'll make our corrections, we'll be great. But you know what, anywhere we find ourselves in the world, we're still outstanding. As a journalist in Nigeria, if you leave the shores of this country, you are doing well. With what we don't, with the limited resources we have, when we go out of this country, we do great. It means we are born for it.
Yeah, absolutely. And thank you for contributing your quota in a great way.
Thanks.
Take your flowers, take your garden.
Thank you.
Now, before we allow you go, let's look at it. You are a mother. And, you know, it's also one of the arts that you wear. And, you know, in this time, in this age, it could be challenging with the, you know, technology we have out there. And you mentioned earlier that sometimes your guests talk about their mental health and all that. So how do you ensure that you get to understand them, understand their language? You know, they speak different language from your own generation. So how has it been like being a mother in this age? I would love to know.
Oh my goodness, you want to know?
I really want to know.
You see, the truth of the matter is, the jet age, the Gen Z and the Alpha Beta and all that is, we keep learning. Mothers keep learning. That's the only way you stay consistent with, that's the only way you understand your children. I have girls, more boys. So it's now double the hustle because aside from providing, you have a responsibility of being positive. They look up to you. You see how double it is. Absolutely. So the job is not Gen Z. During that time, our parents can tell us all sorts of things. We know that it's not true, but we absorb it. But now you tell a Gen Z what you are not practicing, she will tell you, but mommy, you said this. When so person called you, you lied, and you're telling me not to lie. How is it possible? So you see the challenge. How do you start explaining that? So you need to up your game. You need to be 3 steps ahead of them, if possible 5 steps ahead of them, because these children, they are smart.
Very smart.
They are smart. What you think you know, you don't. What you think you are, you think you know them, they are ahead of you. So the thing is, God has been faithful. You know, we have everything we need to train these children in the Bible. You understand? The Bible has been a foundation for us to train these children. The Bible makes you understand that you spare the rod, you spoil the child. No matter how big or how grown, there are times you might not consistently beat them, but there are ways you beat them, not with physical cane, but with words and correction. Yes. So you might be angry, you might want to blow up and tear up everything, but you remember that this is Gen Z, it's not your time. So you calm down and give them a listening ear. In the process of them talking to you, you will understand some things that ordinarily, because if you're too harsh to them, they won't tell you other things. If they have 3 things to tell you, they'll tell you one, and when they tell you one, they notice the way you are coming with that one, they will hide the remaining 2. So you make them feel that we are on the same level, I understand you. What is it now? Who is your friend? That your friend? No, you will not give them that venue for them to be free to talk. When you finish, you correct them that I know you have a friend, but don't do this, don't do that. You have your future ahead of you and all that. In a way, that child will sit down and think and realize that yes, my future is in my hand. Whatever thing I do with it. You understand? But ordinarily, if they start shouting, who is that boy? Why is that boy calling you? Why you chatting? Why you do this? My sister, we can go enter bush. That's just the truth. But God has been faithful. The job, the work, and the hope front, it's not been easy. It's been God all the way. And we thank God for our teachers. They are doing well in school. Those teachers are amazing. Teachers are amazing. The teachers are doing so well for our for parents like us. So teachers do half of what we do at home. Because they spend major
innovation has made, you know, the media space, you know, become better. Even your parenting skill, you know, also the business skill as well. All of the skills, they've ensured that you yourself, you become a better human being, and you also make the society better. And that is the power of, you know, actualizing the dream and ensuring that yes, you stay focused. You stay focused and you keep achieving whatever you set your mind to do. So now, before I allow you go, Still on that kulikuli, because it's very important. Your dream is to ensure that globally, yes, we can, export more of it. It becomes a snack that is recognized out there. So, what practical steps must Nigerian food brands, even the government stakeholders, everybody, what practical steps must they take to ensure that we can compete, not necessarily competition, but globally, our snack can be recognized?
Charity begins at home. If you accept our product here in Nigeria, if you buy our made in Nigeria products, definitely it will thrive in other countries. It will thrive in anywhere in the world. Like I said, our family and friends tasted my kulikuli and they love it, and they took it to Canada, took it to Maryland in the US. You understand? My kulikuli has gone there, and they are selling it there. And the reason why that is thriving is because Nigeria here, we need to accept our product. It is local. We should not look down on our local product. Whatever it is, our groundnuts, our kulikuli, our sesame seed, everything that we have, we shouldn't look down on this product. Look at it, buy it, eat it. When you eat it, when you are going abroad, take it along with you. And so chocolate started from somewhere. At the point, nobody believed in chocolate. It's a byproduct. But now we can't do without chocolate. It's a major product. So that is how it is with groundnuts. That's how it is with our kulikuli. Our local snacks, we should not despise it. We should not feel we are made. We don't need it. We need it. It's healthy. It's medicinal. We should eat it. You understand? If you're watching, you can take it with your oats. You can take it with virtually anything. You can powder the kulikuli and use it to add to your veggies.
Wow.
You understand? So these are things that we can. So locally, let us embrace our product. If we can love it, it will go far. It is what you present that the international body will take. If you don't value it, they won't accept it. It is valued. And the challenges is that we need support in terms of supermarkets, making it easy for have that we can get on the local store, but they are not in the supermarket because of the chain, the challenges to get through that process. Not everybody will go through that process to get it there. And NAFDAC again should try as much as possible to have a way to reduce the processing for small brands, small businesses to get accepted in the processing, to make it easier. You understand? So because you have intention of getting your product registered, but the process it takes, you should just reduce the process a little. It will be very easy for a lot of people to go get their product registered and get it on the shelf of supermarkets and also get it out. Because if it's not registered, it's difficult to get it out of the country.
Interesting. Interesting. So for a woman who has been in this media space for over 2 decades, and you've done so many things, and you told me earlier that there's so many things I did not even know that you do about you. So, but a little bit told me something that you have a lot in stock that you want people to see. So in the next 10 years, where do you see Vita Bite, and where do you see yourself in the next 10 years?
Okay, 10 years is even far. In the next 5 years, we see ourselves in the international markets. We see Vita Bite kulikuli in the international markets, not competing because we are a product of our own. You don't have a product to compete with. Kulikuli is kulikuli. We don't have anything to compete with it. It's on its own. So we don't want to be competing. We want to be known that this is a made in Nigeria, proudly Nigeria, made in Nigeria by a Nigerian, and is thriving in stores and supermarkets. Yes, in Atlanta, in Toronto, in Canada, in Kenya, in African countries, in West African countries, every part of the world. You want to, when you get, because Nigeria is everywhere in the world. So when they get there, they will see their favorite snack in those shelves, in the shelves of those supermarkets. So that is our target, to get there. Then in career-wise, well, media, do journalists retire? We don't retire now. We don't retire. We just decided to just give it to new generation. We mentor them and go ahead. So basically, the next 10 years, I should be doing mentorship, more of mentorship, mentoring the younger ones with the vast knowledge and experience that I have. I can't take it away. I can't take it anywhere. So it's just to pass it on to the next generation. I want to see somebody that is going to do greater things than me. If I've achieved 100, I need somebody to achieve 1,000 in a period of 35 years of their life, you understand? So it's mentorship. I would love to mentor more people, more young ones. Yeah, we want to do it for free, because if it's free, they won't appreciate it. But just for a little token to know that that mentorship is worth it and to do more. So it's not only mentorship, because I had people who mentor me and they didn't just leave me. They mentor me and they still carry me to go. So I will mentor and not leave you, but carry you and push you till you get to that destination. So basically, those are the things I want to work on in the next 5-10 years of my life.
Wow. A whole lot. And I pray all these dreams they become reality.
Amen.
All right, so there's a softer part of the show whereby everything is now, you love that. But I mean, this is just to know your favorite quote and your quick win segment. So before we allow you go finally, so let's hear from you, because this is what we do to our guests. We do it for them every time they're on the show. So what is one quote, principle, or belief that's guided you throughout your entrepreneurial journey? Just one quote.
Consistency is key.
Just
consistency. Be consistent. Don't give up. Do it. Keep doing it. You'll break through. Be consistent. Don't do one-off and stop. No, be consistent. Consistency. Can be consistent doing one thing for 10 years. The result will wow you. Consistency is the key.
It's the key. Yeah. So what advice would you have given your younger self now, if you were to go back in time and give yourself any piece of advice?
What advice?
Yes, would you have given yourself?
Given myself.
Yeah, your younger self.
Younger self. That would be. Well, that would still be passion first. Passion first before the money. Yes, passion first. Get the passion. Whatever then I remember when I would write a story, give it to my editor. My editor would throw it back to me. We said that's not how to write it. Go and write it again. I was angry. I was like, no, I've tried. I didn't know he was mentoring me. I didn't know he was teaching me the rudiments. But with time, I realized how important it is, because I can write stories and all that. So it's passion first. Then learn on the job. Don't be. The knowledge you acquire yesterday is different from today. If you have an opportunity to acquire another knowledge today, acquire it. If you have another opportunity to acquire next month, acquire that knowledge. So passion, learn, be consistent with your education, learning, your trainings, seminars, whether they are paying you, they are not paying you. Go there, you will get one information that you've not gotten before from the previous one. In a month, if there are 3 or 5 seminars in a month on media, on entrepreneurship, on innovation, I will go, because it's going to help me. I will learn one thing that I have not heard before, and I will add it to my knowledge to take me far. So learning is very important. Don't just rely on what you understand. Keep learning, read books, research. Add knowledge to what can I do differently, what will make me stand out from others. We are in a competition. Media space is competition. Everybody, especially in the online segment, what will stand you out is your niche. Create something for yourself. Look for where you will stand out. If it's investigative journalism, if it's consumer advocacy. Advocacy. If it is health, if it is whatever it is, just create the niche, and it's your passion. What do you love doing? Use it and put it into it. I believe in solution journalism. I believe in investigative journalism. You understand? So those are the things I believe in. So I work towards that. But learn, have passion. Don't forget, passion first. You bring the money, you will also. Yes, very important.
All right, thank you so much for being on the show today. I learned so much personally myself, and I just want to keep going. Because if someone like you can do it, who am I not to do it as well?
We don't have Godfather, but we have God the Father.
Oh, I love that.
So you keep learning and keep learning, you get there. The doors will open. You don't need to know somebody, but when you know the job very well, doors will open.
Founder of the Pardon Me a Girl Empowerment Foundation, publisher and editor-in-chief of Gatmatch News, and chairperson of the Nigerian Online Media Alliance, NOMA. So her story is a powerful reminder that some of the world's most successful businesses begin with simple local ideas. Through innovation, quality, resilience, and a commitment to excellence, those ideas can evolve into brands that create jobs, empower communities, and compete on the global stage. Thanks so much for joining us today on Market Innovators, and we look forward to seeing you in future to come.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
All right. I am Iremofe Kuforola, and what more can I say? Keep dreaming big, keep pursuing, and one day the world will open at your command. So remember, the future of Nigeria's economy will not only be built on our natural resources, but also on entrepreneurs who are bold enough to add value, solve problems, and transform local products into global brands. And do not forget to subscribe across all our social media platforms on Facebook, X, TikTok at ConsumerHalla. See you next time, and keep innovating.
And I am a product manager. So this is a very innovative idea, and first off, everybody is a consumer, and so this is the voice of the consumer, and this is the voice that is going to be heard. For the first time, the consumers in this country are going to be able to express their ideas and to get to know your rights, to know what belongs to you. And it's going to change a lot of branding. It's going to change a lot of things, because everybody knows that we're not just getting things out for the consumers. The consumers have a right to accept. You know, as they say, the customer is always right. So the customer is the consumer, and the consumer is always right. So, you know, when there is control, when there is feedback, there is bound to be change. So so I said, I'm a product manager. When you develop products, sometimes you believe you know what the users want, and through different kinds of surveys. But when the users actually get the product, they can tell you their mind, how the product is, their feeling about the product. So it's good to definitely change how products are being designed, how services are being given to people, because you can get a feedback, and that feedback can make or mar a company, you know, and everybody wants to have good feedback. So it's definitely going to change the behavior of people that make products. One very good thing is information. Information is power. So the consumer is going to get way more powerful. The voice of the consumer will be heard, the opinions of the consumers will be heard, and that opinion will shape how products and services will be made in this country going forward. Be on the lookout. You are now in charge. Several things coming your way through this station. I'm very excited about it. The things he's already brought out, and there will be many more things. But the bottom line, the consumer is now in the driver's seat. So ConsumerHalla TV, thank you for this innovative work. You're going to keep evolving and just follow the consumers. The consumers will lead you to what they want, and that's how it's supposed to be, always. You're going to have different types of consumers, and you're going to pander to the different needs, but you're going to be making consumers very, very powerful. So thumbs up, keep up the good work. My name is Korede Peters. Thank you very much.
Hey there, do you know in the world today, everyone is a consumer, and as consumers, we all have the right to be heard.
In Nigeria today, as a consumer, you have all right to product information, right to fair pricing, right to return goods, right to product labeling, right to fair dealings, and a lot more.
Well then, have you heard about the new media channel?
ConsumerHalla TV.
ConsumerHalla TV.
ConsumerHalla TV.
At ConsumerHalla TV, our goal is to inform and educate consumers in Nigeria with insightful news alongside development within the fast-paced world of consumers through well-researched, specialized, and analytical content.
Our vision at ConsumerHalla TV is to create an engaging platform that provides right connections for meaningful brands in Nigeria, thus creating a more caring world for consumers where business thrive.
And guess what? Our ConsumerHalla brand is the first consumer complaint resolution portal in Nigeria, powered by a 72-hour feedback mechanism. We offer consumer advocacy, informative talk shows, branding promotions, advertising, and lots more. Connect with us via our YouTube channel at ConsumerHalla TV. Follow us on our Facebook page, ConsumerHalla TV, our Instagram page, ConsumerHalla TV, and do well to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Subscription is free. ConsumerHalla TV. At ConsumerHalla TV, you deserve to be heard.
At ConsumerHalla TV, you deserve to be heard. It is a beautiful Thursday afternoon here in the studio. Welcome to the news at 4 on ConsumerHalla TV. I am Kike Lomo at Jibola, and right now the National Bureau of Statistics reported on Wednesday that Nigeria's headline inflation rate eased marginally to 15.91% in June 2026. The tiny drop of 0.02% from the 15.93% recorded in May marks the first inflation decline after 3 consecutive months of increases. Despite this minor relief, the consumer price index actually rose to 143.0 from May's 140.7. This annual decline did not stop staple foods from becoming more expensive for the average consumer. According to the Bureau, month-on-month food prices accelerated due to rising cost of fresh pepper, tomatoes, crayfish, beef, garri, and yam. On a month-on-month basis, general headline inflation slowed to 1.66% in June compared to the 1.75% growth rate recorded in May. The National Bureau of Statistics stated that the average price level in June 2026 grew at a slower pace than it did in the preceding month. The current numbers also represent a sharp drop from the 25.29% inflation rate recorded in June 2025. Analysts remain watchful to see if the downward trend will persist amidst continuous pressure on essential food items. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has declared that Nigeria's economy is making a serious foundational progress despite the challenges of his administration's reforms. The president made these assertions during a high-level meeting at the State House in Abuja with a visiting delegation from Deloitte Africa. During the visit, the leadership of Deloitte Africa commended the Nigerian government for its bold financial and fiscal policies over the last 3 years. Special advisor to the president on information and strategy, Bayo Ononuga, released a statement on Wednesday detailing the deliberations. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu defended the direction of his policies, comparing the difficult reforms to a bitter but working medicine rather than a quick customer relationship. The president of the nation stated that the ongoing revenue reforms would continue to stimulate economic growth, strengthen local financial institutions, and make Nigeria more globally competitive. The meeting was also attended by the Minister of Finance and Coordinating Minister of the Economy, Taiwo Oyedele, and the Chairman of the Federal Inland Revenue Service, Zach Adedeji. Reflecting on his career, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu noted his personal history with Deloitte, recalling how he cut his childhood accounting teeth with the firm in Chicago. Chief Executive Officer for Deloitte Africa, Rueda Redfern, led the delegation and praised the administration's long-term fiscal commitment. And right now, still talking about the president of the nation, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has announced a complete ban on the exportation of raw cacao beans from Nigeria in a bid to promote local processing and industrialization. Speaking at the Cacao Value Addition Summit 2026 in Abuja, the president stated that Nigeria must stop exporting raw commodities only to import finished chocolate. The new policy directive aims to capture the full economic value of cacao, create local jobs, and attract foreign investment. The Minister of Agriculture and Food Security, Senator Abubakar Kyari, represented the president at the summit themed "From Bean to Brand." The president lamented that while Africa produces 70% of global cacao, it receives only a small fraction of the $130 billion global chocolate market. To prove the government's commitment, he highlighted a new 70,000-ton processing facility being built by local investors in Shagamu. Nigeria's national cacao grinding capacity has recently crossed the 120,000 tons per year. Over 300,000 farming families cultivate cacao across 1.4 million hectares, representing up to 7% of global output. The Bank of Industry has pledged to support this industrial shift by deploying ready capital to fund bankable processing projects across the country. The federal government has renewed its commitment to transforming the aviation sector through was announced during the hybrid stakeholders and citizens engagement sessions held in Abuja. The forum took place at the Nigeria Civil Aviation Authority Conference Room to review progress and prioritize ministerial deliverables. Permanent Secretary of the Ministry of Aviation and Aerospace Development, Mahmoud Kambari, spoke on behalf of the Minister Festus Keyamo. Kambari stated that the quarterly engagements demonstrate transparency and accountability in implementing President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's renewed hope agenda. He explained that the session serves as a collaborative platform where operators and citizens actively shape the future of the local aerospace industry. The ministry reported significant progress in modernizing local airports, improving air navigation systems, and promoting local content. Officials emphasized that aviation remains a critical driver of economic development by facilitating international trade, investment, and tourism. The government urged continued collaboration between private operators and public regulators to sustain a highly competitive aviation industry. And right now, the Federation Accounts Allocation Committee has shared 2.55 trillion naira among the three tiers of government from June 2026 revenue. The current distribution represents a substantial increase of 250 billion naira from the 2.3 trillion naira shared in May. The allocation highlights a 10.9% month-on-month rise, continuing a steady climb in Federation revenues this year. Director of Press and Public Relations in the Office of the Accountant General of the Federation, Bawa Mokwa, confirmed the figures in a statement. The shared sum comprised 1.81 trillion naira in statutory revenue and 740.72 billion naira in value-added tax. The gross revenue available for June stood at 4.5 trillion naira before statutory deductions and refunds. Statutory revenue grew significantly during the month, jumping by 1.05 trillion naira from the previous month. Out of the gross revenue, the committee deducted the rise in monthly distributions since February reflect the growing efficiency of national revenue collection channels. The Central Bank of Nigeria is likely to raise its benchmark monetary policy rate during the second half of 2026. Capital market economist Professor Uche Weleke issued this warning during a macroeconomic review webinar. He explained that pre-election spending ahead of the 2027 general elections will increase money supply and trigger liquidity pressures. Professor Weleke noted that historical data shows inflation by the central bank would negatively impact the equities markets. Higher interest rates historically redirect capital flows away from stocks and into the higher yielding fixed income market. The economist pointed out that the decision of the central bank will ultimately depend on the fiscal discipline of the political class. If money supply remains unchecked, the regulator will have no choice but to tighten monetary policy. Investors are advised to balance their portfolios in anticipation of potential policy shift in the financial markets. Well, improved pipeline surveillance has transformed Nigeria's oil sector by boosting crude production, curbing theft, and strengthening national revenue. Joint security operations in the Niger Delta have successfully reduced the pipeline disruptions and secured critical infrastructure. The federal government reliance on structured surveillance contracts has received commendations from several industry stakeholders. A key player in this success is Tantita Security Services Nigeria Limited, which has deployed high-tech surveillance systems to guard oil assets. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu appointed the security firm led by High Chief Government Ekpemupolo, popularly known as Tompolo, to protect pipelines. The firm works in collaboration with government securities agencies to maintain stability in the oil-producing communities. Supporters of the surveillance model argue that conventional security measures are no longer sufficient to protect critical assets, entrusting these duties to organizations with local capacities has allowed Nigeria to derive maximum value from its petroleum resources. Industry observers are now calling for the continuity of the current surveillance framework to sustain national economic growth. A former president of the African Ship Owners Association, Captain Ladi Olubowale, has revealed that foreign fleet still dominates Nigeria's maritime support industry. Olubowale lamented that despite Nigeria being Africa's largest oil producer, foreign vessels undo the bulk of essential shipping services. This imbalance means a huge share of maritime logistics and charter revenue leaves the local economy. Olubowale, who is also the managing director of Seamate Maritime Integrated Services, explained that offshore energy projects rely entirely on support ships. He stated that exporting raw commodities while importing foreign shipping capabilities is an unsustainable economic model. He argued the government reversed the trend to protect local shipping businesses. The maritime expert pointed out that the ongoing UTM floating liquefied natural gas project should serve as the catalyst for change. He advised that the gas project be used as an anchor to drive Nigeria's maritime industrial transformation. Olubowale stressed that building domestic shipping capacity is the only way to retain offshore logistics revenue locally. The International Chamber of Commerce Nigeria has called for stronger public-private partnerships to unlock trade financing and policy development. The chairman of the chamber, Raymond Iyembe, made the call during the organization's 27th annual general meeting. Iyembe explained that stronger collaboration is essential to building economic bridges that will help local businesses thrive globally. The chairman stated that the chamber remains committed to robust policy advocacy that advances the interests of Nigerian professionals and corporate organizations. He added that the chamber will continue to create platforms for dialogue to shape the future of commerce. The meeting brought together several corporate leaders, trade financiers, and key industry regulators. The event also featured a guest presentation by the Executive Secretary of the Nigerian Shippers Council, Dr. Pius Okeyima Akuta. Dr. Akuta spoke on the theme of shipping and maritime trade as the backbone of international commerce. The session highlighted how efficient port systems and trade facilitation directly influence the economic growth of developing nations. Womenbank PLC has reinforced its position in Nigeria's financial technology sector by hosting a strategic engagement for its fintech partners. The event brought together fintech founders, payment processing the infrastructure of digital banking. Speaking at the forum, Womenbank's Deputy Managing Director, Oluwole Ajimisimi, described their fintech partners as active collaborators in financial services. Ajimisimi promised that the bank would continue to provide the reliable infrastructure and innovation needed for fintechs to scale. The roundtable allowed partners to share feedback and evaluate new digital finance solutions, and attending fintech partner commended Womenbank for creating a collaborative platform to address emerging industry challenges. The bank stated that the engagement helps align its products roadmap with the evolving needs of the fintech ecosystem. Womenbank remains committed to building scalable financial infrastructure to improve digital service delivery nationwide. All right, thank you so much for joining us for the news at 4 this afternoon on ConsumerHalla TV. To stay connected, to listen to more news updates, please follow us across all our social media platforms: Instagram, Facebook, X, YouTube, ConsumerHalla TV, and also head over to our TikTok account at ConsumerHalla TV. I am Kikelomo at Jibola. Good evening.
Hi people, my name is Mo Fakorede and I am a filmmaker and a film director, and you're watching ConsumerHalla TV. ConsumerHalla TV is everything consumer advocacy, consumer rights, everything that has to do with consumers. On this TV, you'll watch, you'll learn, you'll be educated, and you'll be entertained. Keep watching ConsumerHalla TV.
My name is Olubukola Ozone, a photographer and a social media enthusiast. I have a problem, any consumer related problem, just holla at them, just like their name implies, and they're going to get it sorted for you. Keep watching, stay tuned. Thank you very much.
Hi guys, my name is Joba Jalabi. I'm a marketing communication TV, a consumer advocacy channel.
Hello, my name is ConsumerHallaTV. I'm an actor and I am on ConsumerHalla TV. Now, ConsumerHallaTV is a consumer advocacy channel. So if you have any issues, consumer related, thank you so much.
Hi guys, my name is EABA Adeton. I'm a film poster designer and illustrator. This is ConsumerHalla TV. It's a consumer advocacy channel. We show content on consumers-based news, entertainment, and all of that. So I urge you guys to stay tuned to ConsumerHalla TV.
My name is Anoluwapo Alao, a sales consultant for Star Times Nigeria. This is a ConsumerHalla TV, where they discuss anything consumer needs and get knowledge about anything about consumer. So keep watching.
Hi, my name is Adebola Ogushino. I'm a filmmaker and you're watching ConsumerHalla TV. Any consumer related issues, they've got you.
Hi, my name is Stephen Olorunshisi. I'm a strategy and sales professional currently working with Obey, and you're watching ConsumerHalla TV. I mean, this is one of the channels that you don't want to but stay on. Consumer advocacy, brand promotion, everything consumer, what you need to learn for your business to grow. This is a channel where you learn, where you experience entertainment too. Yeah, but it's good for businesses, for brands, and for an entrepreneur. If you want to know more about businesses, want to know more about brands, please stay watching. All right, thank you so much, ConsumerHalla TV. Keep watching.
What you have paid for, quality-wise, and also give a voice to you in wherever it is that you do. I am here to support and give a shout out to say that keep watching ConsumerHalla TV and we'll have a better quality for value in Nigeria and in the global space. Please continue to watch ConsumerHalla TV because it is here to make things work better for you. It is on this note that I would like to say a big congratulations to the chairman and CEO of ConsumerHalla TV, Pastor Tunde Olufowora, and all the staffs of this great organization. Thank you for what you do. You are making things happen for us, and I pray that God bless you. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Toyin Balogun. I'm here to give a shout out to ConsumerHalla TV, #1 platform helping you to shop smart, spend wisely, and live better. Anytime you have any kind of issues with your shopping, or you want to know a very honest review, please contact ConsumerHalla TV, here to help you. And please join the community where we can all make life easy and better for all of us.
Hey there, do you know in the world today, everyone is a consumer. And as consumers, we all have the right to be heard.
In Nigeria,
Hello and welcome to Mind the Gap, where we identify the disconnects that hold people, businesses, and institutions back, and explore practical ways to bridge them. Today, we are examining a gap that costs businesses billions, frustrates customers daily, and often determines whether a company succeeds or fails. Across industries, particularly in financial services, businesses continue to launch innovative products designed to solve real problems. Yet many of these products struggle to gain traction. Customers remain skeptical, adoption rates stay slow, and trust continues to erode. The question is this: if the solutions exist, why aren't people embracing them? Is the problem the product itself, or is there a deeper disconnect between what the businesses offer and what customers actually need? So our topic today is the trust deficit, why customers walk away from good financial products. And joining me is Sydney Odo, financial solutions advisor and sales lead, who has spent years helping customers navigate financial products while helping businesses better understand the people they serve. Welcome to this show today.
Yeah, happy to be here.
All right, so let's begin with, because it's very important we look at trust deficits when it comes to good financial products, reason people walk away. So to begin with, let's understand the gap. This is a very fundamental question, because we often assume customers reject products because they don't need them. And in your area of expertise, from your experience, so how often do you think customers walk away from a product or solution they actually need because they simply don't trust it?
Okay, thank you so much for that question. Actually, we get those kind of customers all the time. Customers come into the apps, they come into the business, they see the structure, they don't want it. So it's now something we have to always work on continuously to get customers to actually trust these brands, to actually work with us with time. And so far, coming from where we have been up until this point, we have been able to build that trust with most of our customers. And now a lot of people are actually keen into, doing businesses online rather than going on the street and buying from, different people. People now do businesses differently, and it has actually helped a lot of us.
Okay, let's move to another important point of view, because that financial institutions and fintech companies, they've invested heavily in innovation over the last decade, and we've seen that in countless things. So yes, many Nigerians still prefer the informal savings options, these cash transactions that we get to see, and traditional methods today. So what does that tell us about the gap between innovation and customer confidence?
Innovation is actually a very big term. I would like to say, as a whole, definitely, innovation had actually, transcended within time. A lot of people have moved from doing things like physically to doing things virtually. So we now have a lot of people go online to do business, go online to do whatever it is. People just sit at the comfort of their home and want to make purchases. So we as financial organizations actually work together to make sure that our products are out there. So you can actually just stay in the comfort of your home and make a transaction from here to Dubai, from here to South Africa, from here to wherever it is. So these products are actually there for you to use. And innovation has actually helped us a lot. It has helped us to move these brands from point A down to where we are currently.
Okay, so still talking about innovation now, but what actually is that gap that is between innovation itself and customers, confidence in all of these products these financial institutions launch?
So like I said before, we work with 3 Ps. So the 3 Ps being the customer trusting the process,
all right,
the customer trusting the product, and also the customer trusting the people that sell this product. So these 3 Ps are what we stand by and what we work with. So these customers are people that we've worked with over the time, and we've built that confidence, we've built that trust with them, and they are able to sit at the comfort of their home and do these businesses, not minding the amount, not minding. We have like people doing millions daily, transaction rates, be it loans, be it whatever it is, as long as it's cash. And when it comes to cash, people are actually scared. What if my money does this? What if my money doesn't go through? How do I get to reach to these people? How do I get to talk to them? So we've actually created a medium whereby, with innovation, yes, we've created a medium whereby customers can actually reach back to us, send us feedbacks. Okay, my transaction was supposed to go in minutes and it took this long. So how would we be able to work with that next time and see if we'll be able to do that faster for them? Because one thing we've always sold with innovation is speed. So with that speed, we're able to make transactions within minutes, and we are always selling that point to our customers. Like I said before, the 3 Ps, we also sell our brand by the people that work with us. So these people are being trusted by our customers daily. We tend to resolve their issues for them. follow them through. Even when the customers are not even buying anything, we still reach out to them regardless. So that's the way we as digital people have been able to work around things.
All right, so now let's talk about needs because it's very important. Now, generically, when you look at businesses, when you look at not just you, in the generic forms, you look at fintechs, you look at different businesses when, as long as the issue of finance is concerned. So when businesses discuss customer needs now, whose voice is usually, missing from the conversation? Is it actually the companies or the customers?
Okay, I would like to clarify. Most times, while we are having these meetings, most times we work with data. So this data is being collated across board. We're not saying this person is A or this person is B or Mr. Ire or Mr. Sydney or this person. We just collate data in general sense. So this data helps us to actually review customers' behavior across board. So with this data, we can actually decipher which and what to do next and how to follow up on these customers' trends with time and how to better upgrade what we are doing, update the apps. So for example, you see an app today online and it has just probably 2 or 3 products on there. Probably, a product that you can use to just recharge cards, or you can use to, buy NEPA bill or buy electricity for yourself and stuff like that. But within time, you can see that these apps actually get updated with time. Becomes things that you can even use to, book for flights and all of that. So a lot of things are being incorporated into this digital world of ours. So, and I hope people continue to use it and people continue to update us on things we can still feature on this app going forward.
So talking about apps, talking about innovations, we see that many businesses tend to spend so much. We have a lot of resources, enormous spending, developing products. You just talk about how some of these apps can be updated and all that. But how much time do businesses spend understanding the real life struggles of people expected to use these products? Because you need to understand them to actually give them something that will be very effective for them.
Yes. So we actually, like I said before, we actually work around data a lot. So what is actually missing from the books while we have these meetings is probably most of our customers, we don't get to, really hear their pain points. We might be interviewing customer A and the customer A is saying something that we can actually work around. But we are not hearing what the customer is really going through. If the customer is even learned enough to actually use the app very well, if the customer is digital savvy, if the customer is able to navigate through the app regardless of whatever it is. So we have actually come up with more ways to actually help these customers get better. We introduce UI UX designs, we introduce customer service representatives that you can always reach out to 24/7. Whatever it is the customer is going through at that point, we'll be able to resolve with them and go through with them. And this has helped us to build trust across the years. So these customers know that if I am able to reach out to Sydney even at 2 a.m., definitely Sydney is going to be there to help me do what I need to do and get across things. So that's how we've been able to work so far.
All right, so you've highlighted how probably you, as a financial advisor, could help out. Now, let's take it in the general terms because there are some organizations that might be having difficulties with some of these, things, even the financial product, they do not know how to navigate through. So let's also look at how or reasons good financial products, still fail. So now let's talk specifically about financial solutions. Now let's look at it that way. So what are some of the biggest mistakes banks, fintechs, and financial service providers make when introducing products to customers?
Okay, out of all the numerous, mistakes that we've made, there are 2 highlights I would like to talk about. So one is over-promising on the app, and 2 is, how do I put it, underperforming. So you are over-promising on a customer based on your adverts you've been doing. You're telling the customer, for example, I just read across the road, you can get loans in minutes. Getting a loan in minutes is possible.
So true.
At the same time, it is not for everybody. Not everyone can actually get a loan in minutes because documentations are there. You know, the customer has to be able to provide a lot of things for you to be able to give them what they need at that point. And that is something we are working on currently, because speed is what we are selling, but speed is not going to work for everybody at the same time. So it might work for person A, it might work for person B, but somebody who is probably in Katsina State and wants to take a loan, for example, we might not be able to, you know, help that customer as much as we might help somebody in, let me say, Ibadan, or somebody in Lagos, for example. So this works across board. We've been able to tell them that they can get loans in minutes. Yes, they can. But what about the documentation process? We are actually still going to highlight on that. So that is why we created room to be able to speak to these customers significantly, each person for a customer. So what I do, especially when I train most of my agents, people that have been working across board, I always tell them, you are the face of the company. You are the face of the brand. So whatever it is you're selling to this customer at this point in time, take it that you are the owner of the business and you are the one selling that product. So whatever it is you're going to do to help or assist that customer get what they need, definitely you should be able to give them solutions, not just out of your head or not just ambiguous solutions. You should be able to simplify them, make them easy to access also. So that is what I think most people have not done with the products that they are selling, and that is for over-promising. Then underperforming on the other hand is still there. So a lot of people, like I said earlier, a lot of people are underperforming based on what they have promised. So you are promising that you will do A and B and C, but you're not taking to key those other highlights that you've not noticed. So like I said before, somebody in Katsina might not be able to get documentation process as fast as somebody in Ibadan or somebody in Lagos, because we have BVN, we have NIN issues, we have a lot of things. So going there, we are still working across board to see that these things still get solved at the end of the day.
Insightful. You know, you're talking about over-promising and underperforming and all that. You know, it's so good to discuss financial products, because I don't think we get to discuss it enough for people to know how these things work. So still on this matter, because you see sometimes fintechs, different businesses, financial advisor, or different people, you know, in line with this business, they come up with many products. So now, do businesses sometimes make mistake of, you know, awareness for understanding? Or is it the case that a customer may know, you know, a product exists, but still do not have idea how it can improve their lives? Because you mentioned some things earlier on. Sometimes, yes, I know about this cup. I do not know about some of the other functions it can perform. So is it the case that, you know, is it just about the product, or what exactly is the issue?
So I will still take it as these customers that we are reaching out to take probably financial products online, there is supposed to be key sensitization across board.
Please say that. It's very important.
There is supposed to be key sensitization across boards, whereby this customer knows the function of everything in that app or in that product. So if, for example, I'm supposed to get a loan now, I should be able to know how long this loan is running for and how much the interest will be. I like using loans, for example, because everybody's, you know, financial, everybody's like needing money here and there and all that. And I think loans are something that's actually thriving now, because most of the products that we are churning out are mostly for loans, basically. So I like to use loans as a perfect example. A lot of people just go into taking loans and don't know details of why they are taking that loan, or how to even pay back. And at the end of the day, it ends up marring the customer, because if you dent your credit score once, it becomes a problem for you to get loans later on. So this information are things that we, try our possible best to let customers know about it, even not immediately, because it takes time. It's a gradual process. It's not something that you can just churn out to the customer immediately or let them know exactly what it is. But with time, as the customer keeps growing gradually, we tend to let them know exactly the details of these offers that they get. So key sensitization is actually a thing.
Very important.
Yeah.
Very important. Anyway, the conversation is just getting more interesting. But you know one thing, we have to go on a quick break right now. And when we come back, we talk about hidden charges and unclaimed terms when it comes to financial products. Go nowhere. We will be right back. Welcome back, and in case you are just joining us, you are watching Mind the Gap on ConsumerHalla TV, and today's conversation has been nothing short of insightful and educative. And still with me in the studio is Sydney Odo, a financial advisor, and has been advising us just right on the show, and we'll be talking about trust deficits, why customers walk away from good financial products. Now, before the break, I said we are going to talk about hidden charges. We are going to talk about so many things. So we've seen situations, some cases whereby customers feel misled by hidden charges, unclear terms, or unrealistic promises. We've talked about that, but there are still some promises all these financial institutions promise you. At the end of the day, you do not get them. So how quickly can a trust gap become a credibility crisis?
Okay, like I said earlier, we are always trying to build trust across board. With our customers, we're always trying to make them feel confident on this app about the loans that they are getting, about the products that they are using online. And that trust is something that we are building. It's not something that just comes like that. As long as you keep solving problems for these customers, and as long as you keep on churning out products to help customers, go through their daily lives, we are all problem solvers at the end of the day. But what defines us are, solving these problems on time for the customers, because speed is something that we have sold. But the confidence is also something that we are going to work on. The confidence, building confidence with the customers, truly.
But what I'm still trying to lay emphasis on is because several times people have been affected by this thing. We've seen cases of hidden charges, so many other, charges that people do not get to know, some unclear terms and conditions when it comes to all these financial products. So and customers feel misled that, oh, I didn't know about this, I didn't know about that. So how can that lead to, credibility crisis at the end of the day? Because you didn't inform me I was going to be charged for this. Now I have to face this. So how does that happen?
So like I said earlier, these customers are more of like people that we draw close. We have actually built trust with them. As long as we keep on solving their problems, we have always highlighted it on the app. So these apps are built, and at the end of the day, we try as much as possible to keep labeling these apps and make it easier for us to use. So these details are always stated.
So that means
probably
for not just your own, not just coming from your own angle, because we have to speak in general terms now. Because we've seen cases of people saying, oh, we were charged for this, it was not stated. But you are saying that from your angle, you always state, okay, these are the hidden charges. But in the case whereby some people do not get to know about these charges, not from your own end now, but generally you've seen it happen. How can, because it definitely is going to bring about mistrust.
Exactly.
So in such cases whereby you have credibility crisis, what should happen?
So in such a case, what we do as much as possible is to let the customer know. That's why we have, agents across board. We have people that do telemarketing. We have people that resolve solutions, that resolve customer queries and stuff like that. They do customer representation. they talk to these customers on a daily. So if I am to host a customer, probably talk to a customer about a loan, the customer takes a product today and is with that product, definitely it is my own job to also follow up on that customer to be sure that this customer is getting the best out of it.
All right.
You understand? So it is the job of we all as digital people to always keep solving problems, make sure that these things get integrated in the app, and make sure that, you know, customers are getting the best out of it.
All right, thank you for that point. So now you have coached several sales consultants, and that's been incredible over the years. So let's look at it now. What's the difference between, you know, a salesperson who, you know, all they do is they just try to close deals, and someone, a consultant who just, you know, tries to build lasting customer relationship?
Yeah. So
what's the difference?
The difference between somebody who is just
because you have to close deal
about their targets. Yes, I like to talk about that because most times people are all about target. Yeah. How do I get to meet this? How do I get to, you know, stay on top all the time? Yeah. It's good to stay on top all the time, but what we are selling at the end of the day is trust, confidence in the app or in the product. Like I said before, the 3 Ps. Confidence in the product you're selling, confidence in the process of even taking the product in the first place, and also confidence in the people selling the app. So also it still boils down to the people selling the app. If, for example, a customer is with me and I'm building that confidence overboard, a customer might call and say they want Ire Mufe to handle this issue. If it is not Ire on the call, I would not do business with you. So we have to just get Ire on the call, regardless of whatever, because that customer specifically knows that Ire understands where she or he is coming from and has preferred the best solution so far. You understand? So it is about building trust.
So that is for someone who builds lasting customer relationship.
Yeah. So lasting customer relationship is perfect. It has always worked all the time. It's not about hitting targets and letting customers go immediately. That one customer that you have lost is actually a bridge, because that one customer can actually lead you to 10 other customers if you actually prefer good customer service relations with them. So you always have to be on top of your job. You always have to give 100% services when you need to. Yeah.
And I think this cuts across diverse sectors, not just in financial institution, but people. As long as you relate to people, you should know that. Now, let's look at this, because many brands, you know, they collect customer feedback. Because there's something about you always say, like you said before, because you always make reference to it, which is, you know, it helps to build on that premise to say, like you said before, let me say it before you say it this time around. So now many, you know, many brands, they collect customer feedback. You made mention of it, but it's important we talk about it. They conduct surveys as well, because you made mention of the fact that sometimes they want to know, they want to hear from them. You know, you understand? And also they track data, which is very important. At the end of the day, customers still complain about some things that they are not being heard, despite all these things in check. So why does listening not always translate into understanding? Because you can listen to what I'm saying, but not understand me. Understand? It's a thing of language. So what happened there?
So how we, as much as possible, get across that is, with time, we still keep on, you know, going into user experience. So when I mean user experience, as these customers keep using this product, we try as much as possible to see what works for them and how we can prefer more solutions for them. So for example, I am with a company that started, you know, with giving out loans for just 7 days or 14 days. So, and with time, we noticed that these customers, they keep complaining, the duration is not too much, it's too small, sorry. The things need to get better. And now, because we have actually created different products for them, we have customers that have actually grown up to the point of getting a loan for up to a year. You understand? So, meaning that we have actually listened to the pain points of these customers seeing how we can also approve, but it wouldn't work for everybody, like I said. So it also works with your credit score, your credibility as a person. So we always have to do our own checks behind back and know exactly which customer and which product best suits which customer. Exactly.
Interesting. Now, you're talking about all these things. Now, let's now bring it down into the age of technology, whereby we have artificial intelligence, we have chatbots, we have different automated customer service, and all these things are becoming common. So are there businesses at risk of becoming efficient but emotionally disconnected from their customers with the use of all these things?
With the use of chatbots, the use of AI has been impressive. I can't lie. AI has been impressive. It has blown our minds up to an extent that, you know, a lot of people just incorporate AI without even knowing the use or knowing how customers could use it. For example, we have apps that, you know, you can actually use the chatbot, but the chatbot doesn't feel your pain as a customer. The chatbot cannot really understand if you need this money exactly at 2 a.m. night to solve one problem or the other. The chatbot will only give a response that it was programmed to. That is why we also have been training people in that line to always follow up with these kind of calls. So we have customers that you can call you around probably 1 a.m., 12 midnight from different countries, and they are, please, this your product is working this way. How do I, you know, scale? How do I, you know, get a better offer? And we have people on ground that are always following up. Regardless of whether AI has answered you or not, we will still do our own personal follow-up on that. So that's the way we've been able to, you know, inculcate AI into the job and also assist ourselves using that.
Interesting. So that means with the use of AI, that shouldn't affect the, you know, brand connectivity, that
with
connection with the customers.
Exactly.
All right. So before we allow you go, I'm just going to ask you one more question or two. So looking at this, if you were, you know, brought into a brand that, you know, is trying to struggle or is struggling with how they can resolve their issues when it comes to their financial credibility, you understand, and you know they have a lot of products, but people still walk away despite the fact that yes, these products are good, because we are looking at reasons customers walk away from good financial products. So what would you do from your area of expertise and experience to help resolve that kind of issue?
Okay, the issue of customers walking away
from good products and, you know, a brand trying to build that financial credibility.
Okay, like I said earlier, you always have to do your background research. You always have to keep researching to see how best to better both the customers, because for you to have a brand, that means you have loyalty. You have customers that are loyal to your brand, customers that have worked with you over the years and have seen that, yes, these people are credible enough to earn my trust. So you always have to keep researching how to get things better, how to get things done, so these customers don't leave at the end of the day. And with time, definitely, it has always gotten better. It has always been better, even with the introduction of AI, with the introduction of tech into the space. It has been really, really good. It has helped brands to, you know, get data, you know, think about it, think outside the box, even to, you know, get data, to get financial solutions that can help resolve customers' issues. So these are the things that they have done so far, and it's been incredible.
Amazing. I wish this conversation could go on, because, you know, we have many discussions around, you know, financial products, but it's of necessity that we have to take a bow at this point. We have to draw the curtain, because it's a wrap on today's edition of Mind the Cap. I'm very sure that many financial brands would, you know, listen, pick one or two things. Even customers will learn from this conversation, because it's something that is worth discussing. So you've been watching Mind the Gap, and my guest has been Sydney Odo, financial advisor and, you know,
brand consultant,
who is yeah, remarkable, things in the world of finance. So thank you so much for being on the show today.
All right, thank you so much, Mr. Iri.
Yeah,
it's been nice having you.
Thank you so much, and I think that translates to some check,
All right,
not just handshake, but some check.
Yeah, we'll talk after this.
All right. Thank you so much. But above all things, know that if you are struggling with customers walking away from good financial products you have been trying to build, it is of necessity that you do your research and you connect with them, because your trust can be rebuilt. And all you just have to do is what? Speak to the heart of your customers. You've heard from the expert today. What is really that thing you've really taken away from this conversation? You can come to the comment section and I will be waiting for you. We will be waiting for you. Let's rub minds together. All right, in case you've not subscribed to our channel, this is an opportunity for you to do so. Just, click on that subscription button. You get to subscribe. You get notifications of all our amazing and beautiful content. You stay updated always. All right, this is Mind the Gap. Always ensure that you mind the gap, because it is very important we bridge the gap between brands and their customers. I am Irimufe Kofurola. Until the next episode, ensure that you keep watching ConsumerHalla TV.
So let's take good morning and welcome to another refreshing edition of Healthy Living, your trusted television program where we bring you practical health information that helps you and your family live better every single day. I'm Kike Lomo at Jibola, and it is always a pleasure having you join us on the program. And if it is the first time you're seeing our face for the first time, please follow us across all our social media platforms: Instagram, Facebook, X, YouTube, ConsumerHalla, and also our TikTok account at ConsumerHallaTV. The conversation today talks about the rainy and cold weather. The rainy season is one of the most beautiful times of the year. The weather becomes cooler, the heat reduces, crops begin to flourish, and many people finally enjoy peaceful night sleeps. But while the rain brings relief from the scorching sun, it also brings something else, an increase in illness. But first, let's take a look at the health-related news story going on in Nigeria today. And the first one right here is talking about the report that has highlighted the growing health impact of recurrent flooding in Lagos, Nigeria, showing that the consequences extend far beyond damaged roads and destroyed homes. Residents in flood-prone communities described living with constant fear whenever it rains, as many have repeatedly lost property, businesses, and sources of income to flooding. Health experts warn that the emotional strain of constantly rebuilding lives has led to rising cases of anxiety, depression, insomnia, and trauma, with many people experiencing what is now referred to as climate anxiety and ecological grief. Families who have been displaced by floods also face uncertainty about returning to their homes because of safety concerns and the risk of future flooding. The report further noted that more than 14,000 communities across Nigeria are considered at high risk of flooding during this rainy season, making the situation a significant public health challenge. While humanitarian agencies often focus on providing food, shelter, and emergency relief, mental health experts stress that psychological support is equally important but frequently overlooked. Nigeria's shortage of mental health professionals means many affected residents rely mainly on family members and community support to cope with the emotional effect of repeated disasters. Experts called for stronger investment in flood prevention infrastructure, improved disaster preparedness, and the integration of mental health services into emergency response plans to protect the overall well-being of affected communities. And also, still talking about the rainy season and also the health-related risk, let's take a look at this news story where health authorities and public health experts have warned Nigerians to take extra precautions as the rainy season increases the risk of outbreaks of diseases such as cholera, malaria, typhoid fever, and other waterborne illnesses. Heavy rainfall and flooding can contaminate drinking water sources, create stagnant pool where mosquitoes breed, and expose communities to poor sanitation conditions. Experts advise residents to avoid contact with flood water whenever possible. Drink only safe or properly treated water. Wash their hands regularly with soaps and ensure food is prepared hygienically to reduce the spread of infectious diseases. The warning also emphasized that preventing diseases requires community actions as well as individual responsibility. Nigerians were encouraged to clear blocked drainage systems, remove stagnant water around their homes, properly dispose of refuse, and seek medical attention immediately if they develop symptoms such as persistent diarrhea, vomiting, high fever, or severe weakness. Health expert added that with forecasts predicting above normal rainfall in several parts of the country, proactive measures by individuals, communities, and government agencies will be essential to reducing disease outbreak and protecting public health throughout the rainy season. Alright, that is the news related story going around in Nigeria relating to health issues right now. But every year during this raining season, hospitals across Nigeria record more cases of malaria, coughs, catarrh, flu, pneumonia, typhoid, fever, diarrhea, cholera, skin infections, and even accidents caused by slippery roads and poor visibility. Many people assume that simply because the weather is cold, they cannot become dehydrated. Others believe they do not need mosquito nets because mosquitoes disappear when it rains. Some children play barefoot in a dirty flood water without knowing they are exposing themselves to dangerous infections. The truth is that the rainy season requires us to take even better care of our health than during this dry season. So on today's edition of Healthy Living, we shall be discussing practical, affordable, and easy ways to stay healthy during Nigeria's rainy and cold season. Whether you are a parent, student, worker, trader, driver, or senior citizens, today's program has valuable tips that can help keep you healthy throughout the season. Stay with us, we'll be right back. Alright, welcome back, and if this is you just joined us for the first time during this program, don't go anywhere because we're just getting started. Let's ask ourselves this first question. Why do people fall sick more during the rainy season? Because many people notice they become sick more often during this period. And also several factors contribute to this particular situation. The weather becomes colder, mosquitoes breed rapidly because stagnant water collects everywhere. Dirty flood water contaminates drinking water. People stay indoors more often, making viruses spread easily from one person to another. Our bodies also experience sudden temperature changes, especially when we move from one environment into cold rain. This weakens our immune systems and increases our chances of getting sick. So that is one of the reasons why a lot of people notice that they become really sick. And there are also common illnesses during the rainy season as time goes on. So let's take a look at some of the common health problems that we have. The first one is malaria. Mosquitoes breed inside gutters, abandoned tires, buckets, flower pots, and stagnant water. And we all know that in Nigeria, there are lots of stagnant water because of our poor environmental sanitation. And the symptoms include fever, body weakness, headache, chills, vomiting. We can prevent malaria by sleeping under treated mosquito nets, clearing stagnant water, closing doors and windows in the evening, using mosquito repellent. We have beautiful different types of mosquito repellents that we can use, so not just to keep us ourselves, and also we can flit our houses before we leave for work or after we get back home. Another common illness is the flu, cold, and catarrh. And this is like a friend to cold season. And the cold weather encourages respiratory infections, and symptoms include sneezing, runny nose, cough, sore throat, fever. So always cover your mouth when coughing. Wash your hands regularly. Avoid sharing handkerchiefs. Rest well if you become sick. Please rest so that your body can recuperate, so that you won't also spread the disease to other people. Another dangerous illness that we should always look out for is pneumonia. Children and elderly people are especially vulnerable to this particular issue. So watch out for pneumonia. Watch out for fast breathing, persistent cough, chest pain, difficulty in breathing. Seek medical care immediately if you notice any of these symptoms. And another one that we are fighting currently in Nigeria, especially in the northeast, is diarrhea and cholera. Flood water often contaminates wells and water sources. Always drink clean water. Boil water when necessary. Wash your fruit before eating. Cook your food properly before you actually eat them, and avoid buying roadside food if it can be managed, or you stick to a particular vendor so that you can be able to trace where the illness is coming from. Another common illness that we have is the typhoid fever. Typhoid spreads through contaminated water and food. Avoid roadside food prepared under poor hygiene conditions. Wash your hands before eating. So it's very, very important to always wash our hands and keep ourselves really, really clean and hygienic. So let's talk about the 10 healthy habits during the rainy season that people have actually picked up on, and 10 things that we need to do so that we can keep ourselves more safe and secure. The tip 1 is to dress appropriately. The weather may feel cool, but avoid remaining in wet clothes for too long. If you get soaked by rain, dry yourself immediately. Change into a dry clothes if you can. Another tip is to keep your feet dry. Many fungal infections begin because people wear wet socks and shoes during the day. Dry your footwear properly before using them again. I think that's why a lot of people's footwear, kind of smell funky. We need to be very, very careful with that. And eat immune boosting foods. Your body needs strong immunity. Eat plenty of oranges, pineapple, pawpaw, watermelon, carrot, tomatoes, green vegetables, beans, fish, eggs. Vitamin C rich foods help strengthen your body's natural defense. You don't need to always pop pills. You can always do these things to keep yourself safe. Another thing is to drink enough water. Because the weather is cold, many people drink less water. This is a mistake. Your body still needs adequate hydration. Aim for at least 6 to 8 glasses daily unless your healthcare provider advises otherwise. And tip 5 is to sleep well, of course. Adults should sleep around 7 to 9 hours of sleep. Children require even more. Good sleep strengthens immunity. It keeps your body fighting and keep you well, energized. Exercise regularly. Don't abandon exercise because of the rain. If you cannot walk outside, stretch indoors, dance, do skipping rope, follow home workout routines. Just 30 minutes daily makes a difference. And practice good hygiene. Absolutely important. Wash your hands with soap. Keep fingernails short. Cover your food. Dispose of waste properly. Clean your surroundings. Prevent mosquito from breeding. That's another tip. Turn empty containers upside down. Clean gutters. Empty your bucket of waters. Cover your water storage containers properly. Do not keep them open, because if you do, mosquitoes are likely to actually perch on them. And the tip 9 is to avoid self-medication. Not every fever is malaria. Not every cough needs antibiotics. Always seek proper medical advice before taking medication. And the last tip for now is to visit the hospital early. Don't wait until symptoms become severe. Early diagnosis saves lives. Another thing is, let's talk about the advice for parents, especially the ones that have children. because children love to play in puddles. Unfortunately, dirty flood waters contains harmful germs. Parents should ensure children wear sandals or boots outdoors. Dry them immediately after the rain. Keep school uniforms dry. Pack an extra pair of socks if necessary. Ensure routine vaccinations are up to date. Teach your children proper hand washing techniques. And also we have advice for the older adults. Older people feel cold more easily, so they should dress warmly. If you have adults at home, elderly ones at home, give them enough water. They should drink enough fluids. Eat balanced meals. Take prescribed medications regularly. Visit the hospital when experiencing difficulty in breathing. It's very, very important to know that as long as the children's immune system is weak, the older people's immune system is also very, very at risk, especially during this rainy season. A lot of things that people don't talk about is mental health issues relating to this gloomy and dark and dull rainy season, because rainy weather sometimes affects the mood. Some people feel tired, lonely, or even less motivated. Trust me, if it is raining today, a lot of people want to say, I really need my bed right now. I need to be cuddled up in my bed. I need to just sleep, We say stuff like that. These are things that affect our mood. So to improve your emotional well-being, stay connected with your loved ones. Read books, listen to uplifting music, pray or meditate, exercise. Spend time doing enjoyable activities. Your mental health is just as important as your physical health. And the rainy season safety tips for you again is to know that your health also means staying safe. Remember to avoid walking during through flood water. People always do that, and then we end up a lot of people end up getting carried away with the water. People die and stuff like that. So we need to be very, very careful when we are walking through flood water, especially in areas that we are not familiar with. Stay away from falling electric cables. Water and electricity they are not good combos at all. If you see that, please stay away from it. Drive slowly during heavy rainfall. Use umbrellas carefully during thunderstorms. Avoid sheltering under trees during lighting, because it can just fall and anything can happen. So let's talk about the myths and facts when it comes to rainy season. The first one is that cold weather causes malaria. The fact is that mosquito cause malaria, not cold weather. Another thing is that you don't need water during cold weather. Who told you so? Your body still needs hydration every single day. Rainwater is naturally clean enough to drink. Rainwater can contain dust, chemicals, and microorganisms. Treat or boil it before drinking if it is to be consumed. It's nobody's advising not to drink the water. Just be very, very careful with it. Antibiotics cure every cough. Many coughs are caused by viruses, and antibiotics are not effective against viral infections. Only use antibiotics when prescribed by a qualified health professionals. So let's take a look at sleep. Let's take a look and remind ourselves of these tips. Let's sleep under treated mosquito nets. Let's drink clean water. Wash your hand properly. Eat fruits and vegetables daily. Keep your environment clean. Exercise regularly. Wear dry clothes. Sleep well. Visit the hospital when your sickness is really early. Stay away from flood water. It is very, very important to do so. And as we come to the end of today's edition of Healthy Living, remember that the rainy season does not have to be a season of illness. With a few simple habits, keep your environment clean, eating nutritious meals, staying hydrated, sleeping under a mosquito net, maintaining good hygiene, and seeking medical care early when you're unwell. You can protect yourself and your loved ones throughout this season. Good health is built through the small choices we make every day, by preparing for the challenges the rainy season brings instead of reacting to them. You can enjoy the beauty of the rain while staying strong, active, and healthy. So thank you so much for spending part of your morning with us here at ConsumerHalla TV for this particular edition of Healthy Living on ConsumerHalla TV. And by the special grace of God, by next week, I will be having a very much deeper conversation regarding to our health as an individual, especially us living in Nigeria. So thank you so much for joining the program this morning. And just in case you are seeing us for the first time, please do not forget to follow and subscribe to our YouTube channel right now, ConsumerHalla. And also go to our YouTube, our TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, X at ConsumerHalla. You would get to find beautiful and other insightful editions of other programs on ConsumerHalla TV. I am Kike Lomo Ajibola, and I'm wishing you a good health safety, and a wonderful day ahead. Thank you so much, and we hope to see you next time on another beautiful edition of Healthy Living on ConsumerHalla TV. Good morning.
Good evening and welcome to Screen Time, where we celebrate everything that makes entertainment entertaining. I am Iremufe Koforola, the man always clothed in wealth and strength. And if you already know that I'm not always alone on the show. I'm ever with the one and only Kikelomo Ajibola.
Iyo. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much, guys, for joining us this evening once again for Screen Time on ConsumerHalla TV. And if this is the first time seeing us on your screen, please do not forget to follow this particular page. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, ConsumerHalla, on YouTube, absolutely, and also on all our other social media platforms, Instagram, Facebook, X, ConsumerHalla. Also, head over to our TikTok account where you get to watch premium entertaining content at ConsumerHalla TV. And as you already said my name, Ajibola, Kikelomo Ajibola, thank you so much for joining us for another edition of Screen Time this evening.
And I have a confession this evening. You look so stunning. Like
thank you very much. That's Adam for you. They always try to find a way to today on the conversation. I'm not your friend. I'm here as my own person.
Oh.
Don't try to butter the situation.
Yeah, not my friend, we are twinning. We are twinning. We are wearing black and black.
You are wearing black. I have a touch of green, yellow, I look pumping. You are just dark. Just one color. Why? Let me go ask you.
My touch of green is inside.
It's inside your heart. You don't have a touch of green.
You wanted to ask me a question.
Why are you putting on black today?
Because it represents something unusual.
What is the unusual thing that is representing?
You waited.
The man always clothes wealth and strength.
Yeah, it represents power.
I beg. So on this show, actually, as you know, if you're just joining us for the first time, let me reintroduce the program to you. You get to enjoy exclusive interviews, but today I don't think we have interviews. We do.
No, not at all.
We don't have anyone, but then you still get to enjoy us on the program, and also you get to see our top 5 countdown, celebrity of the week, and new movie release updates.
Absolutely.
Clock it. Yeah. That's where I come in. I give you good movies. I don't give them good movies.
Yes, movies that we always manage. Anytime you say that, I'll just go back and I'll just say, okay, let me just go and see.
You don't ever manage my films. You guys know it. I give the best of the best. So I'm here today to do another one for you guys.
Alright, before the conversation today, Kike and I, we had an argument. And on this show, we are going to settle that argument.
I'm not here to settle. I'm here to give you bass boss.
Okay, let's go there. Alright, so if you look at it, what is the real MVP of a great movie? Everybody will watch movies and sometimes we're like, is it the actors, is it the director, the cinematography, or sometimes could it be actually the music that you listen to?
I don't even understand this conversation because I think everything comes hand in hand. Although some things are more important. Some things give the movie more depth compared to other things. I feel like actors, they are the one that makes us watch. They're the one that display all the character, they embody what we want to see. The music, perfect. The music depicts what you want, whether you want to confuse or whether you want to do koto ayeda. You want us to know exactly what is going on in the movie. Some music, you already know exactly the storyline. That is so annoying.
You remind me of,
I mean, that's like the olden days.
Growing up
all these, you already know this.
Anyway, I didn't grow up watching those kind of movies. I'm bodacious.
Let me tell you something. Men can lie. I am telling you for a fact. Men lie. You can lie. Tell me you are usually watching Lembo.
I don't even know what's the logo.
You don't know what's the logo? But then, let's actually just rewind. Let's go back to the conversation. I just really saying a soundtrack can steal the spotlight from an award-winning actor. I believe so. It's a bold statement, but then I believe a good movie, a good music soundtrack can steal everything. I think sometimes you don't even get to remember what the actor said, but you always remember what the song spoke about.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Who am I to, when Kike says something, who am I to say otherwise?
I'm a woman, you have to say yes to everything. You want to live long in life.
Oh, absolutely.
That is it.
Don't worry.
If you haven't understand that, go and understand it today.
No, they've understood. Don't worry. You don't need to tell them.
It's not a threat, it's just the fact.
Alright, so you remove the music from, let's say for instance, a kind of horror film.
What's that? It doesn't work anymore. I must hear it.
Exactly. So if you remove the music, what is left?
Yeah,
nothing. No. So it is suddenly, someone just taking a late night stroll, or you remove the music from a romantic scene. The call of my life.
Call of my life. Oh my God, yes.
I want to talk about real love.
Yeah, I want to talk about real love or big love, or like beautiful romantic movies. Is the sound that you want. I think one of the soundtrack I can always remember when it comes to YouTube, I think you know the sound. I realize you're the one I'm waiting for. Oh my God, I love that soundtrack.
Don't let me lose my own training.
I think you actually love that soundtrack so much.
Honestly speaking, and I must tell Ruth Kadiri, whosoever
wrote that song. Oh my God.
The first time I listened to it was we were watching.
I was watching a movie. I told you to watch the movie.
Yes,
yeah.
and you said
I think it was 10 Reasons Why.
Yes,
I told you to watch it.
This is music.
That movie, it's been like 3 years. Yes.
That soundtrack is top
It's golden. When it comes to YouTube, Ruth Kadiri has that. She has the best. I love that song.
Yeah, absolutely.
So much.
So just like the same way we said, when you remove the music from a romantic scene, now it's just two people, staring awkwardly at each other. The same way, you see.
Ew.
It does nothing.
So you got the point now. We just displayed it. Music has saved many scenes. Honestly, sometimes the soundtrack deserves its own acting award.
Absolutely, so true. Like he said, sometimes it saves the bad production you get to see in the movie sometimes. Yeah. So exactly, and today we are celebrating the heartbeat of cinema, and that is music for you. The music that makes us cry. Aww. Sometimes they make us celebrate, and sometimes we are panic. Sometimes we laugh, and other times what do? We fall in love with characters who don't even exist in real life.
God, I love rom-com so much, and I think a particular song has stuck with a lot of people for a long time. We used to say Kotoye. This song in Gotoye, like it was an anxiety filled, like it's a traumatic movie. Like you won't be able to sleep. It's not even the acting. I feel like it's more of the song,
that beat.
It was just so beautiful. Until today, people would always tell you, Gotoye was one of that film that made. It's not because of the acting. It was more of the music that was. And also Olungboyajem. People were like, please, Olungboyajem back. You don't want us to sleep. I don't think we can actually get that kind of feeling anymore because we're quite young when the movie came out. So it had this feeling, it invoked this fear, and it was because of the soundtrack, the drum, the beat, everything was just very, very on point.
So let's get to look at the first character to speak, and that is music, when you get to watch movies.
Here's something interesting. Before anybody says a word, music has already introduced the mood. Before the villain appears, you already know trouble has entered the chat. Trouble has entered that chat. Before the lovers kiss, your heart has already started doing bing, bing, bing.
Gymnastics.
He's running. That saxophone is just
I don't know, it's always reminding me of Big Love.
Yes, that Big Love. Even in Todowede, Bread Life. The song, is it the saxophone, the play, everything is just really, really beautiful. So yeah, they're amazing.
And that is filmmaking at its smartest. Now let's imagine this together. Someone opens a door, version 1, beautiful piano, we are expecting love. Then version 2, heavy drums, boom, 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 boom. Something dangerous is inside.
That's how you get to know the climax. We are at that point. Like, it's like when you're watching an Indian film, when they want to put that intermission, you just hear that sharp drum. Something is about to go down.
Yeah, and then we have the version 3, complete silence. Now we are all nervous. Same actor, same door, different emotion, and that is the power of music.
Absolutely, I love it. You can't even say it. You couldn't have put it in a better way. But then, can a soundtrack save a bad movie? It's a very, very important question. Do you think the soundtrack, good soundtrack and save a bad movie?
Absolutely, because I've seen many bad movies.
But then
the song sometimes I remember the song. You know, I'm like, who? This song should just be separate from the movie.
I can't name a few films, but then we're not going to watch our dirty linings outside. Let's go.
All right, okay, so let's debate. Can incredible music rescue an average movie? I'm just saying, maybe only to an extent anyway, because you can't just remove the music alone.
Yes.
Everything is
it's an encompassing.
Yes.
Yeah.
So maybe to an extent, you know.
Well, I quite agree with you and I quite disagree with you, obviously. And I think I agree with the fact that you said you cannot just say the music alone is what you want to watch. If you're not watching a music video, we're watching a movie that, you know, takes on for like about 2 hours, 1 hour, 30 minutes. So the song is not going to come up every time, maybe just once a while. So the movie, the song is something that you can remember about, but then you never forget the bad acting, you know, the bad plot, the cinematography, obviously. So yeah, I kind of in between. I'm kind of in between. But then a fantastic soundtrack can leave a stronger memory than the movie itself. Absolutely. We've all watched films where we forgot the plot but remembered the music.
Absolutely. Fair enough, you know, but music cannot fix weak storytelling. So it can elevate it, you know, it can not perform miracles. No be magician.
Abio, and that is really, really true. A soundtrack is like seasoning. Too little, the meal feels flat. Me, I know how to cook.
We know.
Too much, you have ruined the dinner. What are you doing? Just enough, chef kiss.
Absolutely. Now you made everybody hungry.
You know now, I'm a very good cook. Don't worry. When I decide to create a masterpiece, you're going to bite off your fingers. You'll be like, way, wow.
Yeah, I'm really rooting for Kike. You know, when it comes to cooking, she's a master chef, and when it comes to singing, trust me,
I'm very good at singing.
Filmmakers, what are you waiting for? Have you heard her sing? Oh,
I mean, come cast me. Come cast. I'm not a good songwriter, but I can try. I have good vocals. Yeah, thank you.
I write songs, she sings.
And then he writes films. I can act.
What are we waiting for?
And he can act also. What are you waiting for? Look at us, bunch of talent right here, and you're here wasting the opportunity. Come on, let's go. But let's play a little game. Are you guys ready to play the little game with me? Let's see. Think about that one movie soundtrack that can instantly gives you goosebumps. Oh, get one? Don't tell us. Just smile, because we know you've already started replaying the scene in your head, and you can always drop it to the comment section what particular film and what music you're talking about. Maybe I and Rufe can relate to it.
Absolutely. So that is incredible. Just one song, one melody, one chorus, and suddenly you are back inside the movie. That is because music doesn't just accompany memories. What do is stores them. Because scientists have found that music is closely linked with memory and emotion, which is why hearing a familiar soundtrack can instantly bring back vivid memories and feelings.
Ooh. Now let's look at this particular one. Nollywood is finding its voice. Do you believe that?
Yeah, absolutely, because we are no longer where we used to be. And I think with technology, with AI now, you know, when it comes to music soundtrack, it's getting more beautiful. They have a way of evoking more emotion that you be like, whew.
Yeah, that's true. I agree with you.
So let's give Nollywood its flowers.
Take your flowers.
No, let's give them the garden. They need the garden.
You have garden.
Yeah, absolutely. Because the industry has come a long way, and today's filmmakers understand that music isn't an afterthought. It is part of the storytelling, and from emotional family dramas to epic historical films to romances and also thrillers, soundtracks are becoming richer, and original scores are becoming more intentional, and audiences are noticing.
Absolutely, Rimofe. Sometimes the soundtrack tells you exactly what the character is hiding. Sometimes it tells you what the audience should feel, and sometimes it tells you absolutely nothing. I think I'm in love with this particular type of soundtrack, because silence says everything, and I think it also builds up the emotion. Sometimes I think that's one of the reasons why the olden Nollywood era, before even the movie starts, you already know everything from what you already know exactly what
they
are trying to tell you.
You've not seen the one that they even from the opening scene,
from the
everything
casting, you already know the film.
You just even know the film that, oh, this is what he's saying.
You know, it's like, oh my God, can we just stop it?
Alright, so
if you are still doing that, stop it. It's not cute. Stop.
Well, some people are still doing that.
Yes,
but
stop
maybe
it.
not so common. Like,
oh my
it's not
God.
cute at all.
It's not cute. It's not. It's not. Confuse us. We love to be. Then we spoke about it last week when we were talking about the fact that you don't think. They don't think Nigerian audience are intelligent enough to understand a movie without them explaining everything to us bit by bit. We're not children, we understand movies. We've been watching films out of Nigeria. So we want Nollywood to be better. That's why we want them to give us something of a suspense. We don't expect you to do action because we don't have action in Nigeria. We have voodoo, we have stuff. Even if you want to do that, capitalize on it and make it better. That's what we were talking about last week. If you've not seen the particular episode, go and watch it so that you can relate to what we are kind of talking about right now.
Absolutely.
It's not a bad thing for you to make a song that can, but let there be plot twist there. Let there be something that is spicy. Not me already hearing the song and I already know exactly what this is going to be about.
Absolutely, I agree. So let's look at the most powerful sound now. When we talk about that.
All right, let's talk about silence, though. Are you ready?
Yeah, absolutely.
Silence. It's funny how we are discussing music, yet one of the greatest stews in cinema is no music at all. Oh my God, the dark environment, how everything is looking, everybody's, that moment is building up already. Very, very beautiful.
Yeah, exactly. When filmmakers suddenly remove all sound, you sit up, you are uncomfortable, your heart starts racing, and because silence creates anticipation. It's almost like the movie whispers to you, and it's like telling you, pay attention.
Like this,
pay attention. Just pay attention because something important is coming. All right, now let's look at movie music versus its songs. We have a couple of them. Here is another debate that we get to see. What is harder? Is it the movie music or the hit songs? You creating a hit single or creating a movie score. Which one is harder? Kike, which one do you think is harder?
Well, movie score, no question. Because you're not writing music for yourself. You're writing music for everybody. And it is also everybody else's story. Your comparison has to make the audience feel exactly what the director imagined. There is a pressure absolutely on that.
Exactly. A composer has just one mission, and that is don't distract us. Don't overpower the actors, but don't disappear either. So that is a delicate balancing act.
Wow. Now it's your turn, audience. What is that one movie soundtrack you will never forget? The one that gives you goosebumps every single time.
Or have you watched a movie or any production rather where the soundtrack completely stole the show? You can join the conversation. You share your favorite movie soundtrack and tell us why it stayed with you. We would love to hear from you.
Woo, that was beautiful. Fair. And right now, like I said in the introduction, that we're going to be having our top 5 countdown Nigerian movie soundtrack that became hits.
Absolutely, because a great soundtrack doesn't just play in the background. It steals the spotlight. And
sometimes you leave the cinema humming the song more than talking about the movie itself.
Yeah, these soundtracks became instant favorites, and they dominated playlists and gave us unforgettable movie moments. And now let's begin our countdown with number 5 coming on now. This sharing the spotlight is Omogeto, this saga.
Oh, I love it. That was so beautiful. I can never forget. Go on, I'm gonna sing it.
Yeah, the movie gave us drama, comedy, street vibes, and a soundtrack that matched the energy every step of the way. From the opening scenes to the closing credits, the music captured the chaotic, hilarious world of Lefty and Ayomide. Fans did not just quote the movie, they blasted the songs too. So talk about leaving the cinema with 2 things, laughter and a new song stuck in your head.
Sumeyi edegbe sumeyi edegbe fasiwaju faseyin dongo. I can never ever forget that particular Asamaya Bees. That's the name of the song. And it became even a hit, like across all social media. all social media, but people love that particular song. It's absolutely beautiful. We cannot even talk about soundtrack in Nigerian history that won't talk about Askamaya Beast. A very, very beautiful song. God, all our music, everything about when it comes to music and our movies, they always become hits at the end of the day. But that Askamaya Beast was a beautiful one. All right, let's go. Coming up on number 4 is To Kill a Monkey. I think this movie is this song, the soundtrack of this movie is just very, very beautiful. I remember that was what made me tune off the night I was supposed to watch that film because it was really scary. I'm like, no, I'm not going to watch this thing alone in my house. I'm going to take it back to the office. I'm going to watch it where everybody is. I stay alone in my house. I cannot afford to not sleep when I come to the office in the morning. So To Kill a Monkey deserves a spot on this particular.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. And just to add to it, and even clubs were using it at some point. And you know, it was even nominated for AMVCs.
Yes, very beautiful. So this wasn't just a gripping story. It came wrapped in a soundtrack that heightened every twist and emotional tone. The music created tension, emotion, and suspense. It didn't just accompany the scenes, it became part of the storytelling. That's the beauty of a well-produced soundtrack. You hear this song later, and suddenly you are replaying scenes from the movie in your head. I can never forget that opening scene. Never in my life can I forget that opening scene. Absolutely beautiful from Kemi Adetiba. I love that particular soundtrack.
And thank you also Oscar Iman, her husband, who produced the song.
Yes.
So nice. So coming on number 3, sports. If you know, you know.
If you know, you know, I don't know.
OJ,
Omotara Johnson. OJ, yo.
Omososobio. Imbara, Dodo ala dido. You know one thing, OJ is actually back in the cinema, written of Omotara Johnson. Go watch it, it's very, very beautiful. Absolutely.
So go and watch it, it's already out.
Yeah. Alright, so if there is one thing audiences could not ignore, it was how perfectly the music complemented the film's emotional highs and lows. The soundtrack didn't, compete with the story, it elevated it. It helped audiences connect even more deeply with the characters. Now that is when music becomes another actor in the movie.
Oh, that's so beautiful.
Yeah.
And this particular soundtrack, I don't think any of us during our time or people that they gave birth to before that time would ever forget this soundtrack. I feel like this soundtrack is a legend. Ibigiga. Oh my God, Ibigiga is such an amazing, and as an adult I wouldn't still cry. It was such a fulfilling music. It captured the emotion so well, and Shego absolutely beautiful. Like, it was just a very, very beautiful, epic movie. It was an epic movie, check. A powerful storytelling, check. A memorable soundtrack, absolutely. The music carried the weight of the story beautifully. Long after the credits rolled, audiences were still searching for the songs online. That's the mark of a winning soundtrack. It lives far beyond the movie. Until today, Ibigiga ni mo fẹ́. Ọlọ́run ẹlẹ́dàá mi. Oh my God, it is such a I feel the emotions right now. Oh, I can remember when they were on that mountain. Like, I can remember a lot of things in the movie because of the film. I love that film so much. It was an emotional roller coaster. Beautiful
that
story.
Nostalgic feeling.
Yeah, I can feel it. I'm going to go and watch it on YouTube.
Shegun Gbe, we see you. Thank you for that masterpiece. Alright, it's coming on number 1 sport is make a guess. Which other movie would?
Why would you not try? This one has to be the conversation because I feel like even children can sing this song.
So it is Jennifer's Diary. So
hey, say read everything you're reading in Jennifer's voice.
Oh,
say everything you're saying in Jennifer's voice.
Okay, can I give you that?
Oh yeah.
Hey, this is Thai sport. If you get one soundtrack, I'm not sure I'm getting that. I don't know. I wish I could do that.
I don't think I can do it. But I think I'm going to say something in her voice.
Okay, let me
know. It's okay. Oh my God. She's an enigma. She's so good, God. I feel like that character, that language. I don't know how she never ever gets it wrong. Like, she remembers what she's calling something. Oh my God, absolutely beautiful. My potenji. My potenji.
Adaku.
Adaku Jankoku. Okay, continue.
Alright, so if there is one soundtrack that instantly screams nostalgia, it is that one, this particular one we are
This
talking
one.
about. So the moment that theme song comes on, you already know what's coming. Jennifer's hilarious adventures, unforgettable one, and endless, laughs that you get to see. And the music became part of the show's identity. You couldn't separate the soundtrack from the character, even if you tried. You can't. So years later, fans still recognize it within seconds, and that is not just a soundtrack. That is a cultural signature.
I can remember, and I think I'm currently rewatching Jennifer's Diary, started from season 1 back, and now I think I'm in season 17. I think one of the things I can never ever, forward in that movie is the anything she wants to get. Jennifer, she not agree at all. Papa Bridge, Jennifer. Oh my God, absolutely beautiful. Even I feel like a lot of her production, this song, she's very, very intentional with the music, so they stay with us for a very, very long time. So kudos to Funke Akindele for that one.
And she will say, my name is Jennifer.
My name is Jennifer. Jennifer Adedeji. Don't come me. My name is Jennifer. So movies may tell the story, but soundtracks makes us feel the story. Without songs, what is life? There's no life.
Exactly. Sometimes all it takes is just a few notes to transport us right back to our favorite scenes.
So did your favorite make our list? Come, let's meet at the comment section.
All right. I think we've tried with that one.
Yes.
Beautiful one. Alright, so we are going to the celebrity of the week right now. Before we go into that, it's very important to put you on the edge. That suspense. Let's go on a quick break. And when we come back, screen time continues. Go nowhere.
Hey there. Do you know in the world today, everyone is a consumer, and as consumers, we all have the right to be heard.
In Nigeria today, as a consumer, you have all right to product information, right to fair pricing, right to return goods, right to product labeling, right to fair dealings, and a lot more.
Well then, have you heard about the new media channel?
ConsumerHalla TV.
ConsumerHallaTV.
ConsumerHalla TV.
At ConsumerHalla TV, our goal is to inform and educate consumers in Nigeria with insightful news alongside development within the fast-paced world of consumers through well-researched, specialized, and analytical content.
Our vision at ConsumerHalla TV is to create an engaging platform that provides right connections for meaningful brands in Nigeria, thus creating a more caring world for consumers where business thrive.
And guess what? Our ConsumerHalla brand is the first consumer complaint resolution portal in Nigeria, powered by a 72-hour feedback mechanism. We offer consumer advocacy, informative talk shows, branding promotions, advertising, and lots more. Connect with us via our YouTube channel at ConsumerHallaTV. Follow us on our Facebook page, ConsumerHallaTV, our Instagram page, ConsumerHallaTV, and do well to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Subscription is free. ConsumerHallaTV. At ConsumerHallaTV, you deserve to be heard. At ConsumerHallaTV, you deserve to be heard.
Welcome back. In case you are just joining us, this is your entertaining show where you get all premium entertainment screen time on ConsumerHalla TV. And before the break, we have been talking about the sound of cinema when music becomes the real star of the movie. And it has been a beautiful conversation with Kike Lomo. And now is the time for the celebrity of the week. This one I'm super excited.
I'm very excited for it, but I don't think we've ever spoken about this person before on the conversation.
No, not at all.
I don't think they can even take a guess. Can you people guess who we're talking about?
Oh.
Don't cheat. Don't cheat. Before you hear us say it, comment and say I did not cheat.
You just
let us
made a
know.
wild guess,
Yeah, take a wild guess. Well, I don't think anybody can guess this.
But people maybe were born in the 90s, in the 80s, in the 70s, in the 60s, or any teens you were born.
Even till now, you should be able to know this person.
Yeah, definitely, because she is a big name and she's everybody's mommy when it comes to composing music, soundtracks for movies. She's not that person than Tope Alabi.
She deserves it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you know, Tope Alabi is a Nigerian gospel musician, actress, and music composer whose soundtracks are gripping and very nostalgic when you listen to, you know, when you watch movies. The soundtracks are always sensational. You get to hear it all. You know, even Motara Johnson.
Yeah.
For Funkakile Amiwu, I remember. You know,
she has a lot. So I think when it comes to the olden days Nollywood soundtracks, Tope Alabi has a huge role to play in them. And I think when even they were talking about the return of Motara Johnson, people were still saying, "Oh, please bring Baba and Tope Alabi on the set so that she can be able to give us another beautiful soundtrack." If that's not what they are using, because we need to watch it to remove so that we can come and tell
she even
the people.
she did a kind of what's it called now? Remake of
the song.
Yeah, with OJ Bookerite's song, and you know, but it's still that OJ once you just
Motara Johnson.
Just once you hear her voice, you know that
you already know that this is Tope Alabi.
So well done, Ma. Thank you so much for
making thank you so much for making most of our childhood. It was really, really beautiful. Beautiful.
All right, so this time around, I'm just going to zip my mouth, just watch and just catch some breath, because it's time for one lady to shine. I mean, I allow people to shine.
It's time for Kiki Alomajibola to shine. It's not just one lady. Jealousy is a very, very bad seed, guys. Do not let jealousy, affect the way you talk, especially to somebody that you are so excited to introduce to the show. You are always jealous of the fact that I am the best when it comes to movie recommendations. Accept, admit it.
Did I say anything otherwise?
So why are you now angry? Because
I'm just telling you.
I want to recommend beautiful movies for my people. And you're telling me
it's time for your recommendations now.
Let me recommend movies for you guys. This one I'm going to be recommending is as usual on YouTube, and I think I watched quite a few movies for the week, and just like few stood out to me, and I'm going to just be saying them. The first one is Good Enough on Omoni Oboli TV. This one stars Teniola Aladese and Chris Atto. When two fine people are together, what do you expect? They make beautiful, beautiful storytelling. They make beautiful, beautiful, amazing. And oh God, I love this film. I love the chemistry. I love the storytelling. I love the plot, the location, the cinematography. It's just very, very beautiful. I think I brought her A game. Chris Atto obviously brought his A game also. So go watch Good Enough on Omoni Oboli TV. And then we move away from that to Kayode Kasum. Kayode Kasum is now on YouTube, guys, and he gave us a banger, Madam Firewood, on Kayode Kasum, featuring Ruby Ojiafko, Inem King, Ikomwasa Gold, Chisom Chuka, and many more. Beautiful character cast, beautiful storytelling. Kayode Kasum brought his A game to this particular one. And then we have Every Woman on Uchina Ubunabo TV. This one is a very, very emotional story. It speaks in length about what women go through when they are married. It speaks a lot about men negligence, a woman almost losing her life due to stress, how women even die younger, just because of their saving their family. You need to watch this movie. I feel like anybody that wants to get married, man or woman, young boy or young girl, mothers to boys, mothers to girls, please watch this particular movie. You will learn a lot from it. And Sonia Uche brought her A game. And guess what? We have our boy back. Ray Modi is back on YouTube. It's particularly, I was so excited because when I saw that he was the one in this film, because it's been a while, because my guy say he's not a musician. Please come back to film. Daddy, we miss you. So our cute boy is back on YouTube. He came back by Uchinabelabo, obviously cast, and I think was bringing a lot of OGs back, and they've been giving us back-to-back band. And then another particular one that came out. This one is not on YouTube, it's on Cover, Love and New Notes. If you haven't seen Love and New Notes, please go watch it. I promise you, it's a very, very beautiful storytelling. Timini and Kayode Kasum did a very huge one. The character casting, everybody, they are so, so amazing. Is it Kamo State? Is it Sophia Lakija? Is it Toluwani George? Is it Timini Egbuson himself? Odunlade Odekola and Eniola Badmus? Look at the OGs now. Look at them. They are so amazing. You need to go and watch this movie. It's a movie set in the 1980s, and the costume, the cinematography, the storytelling. I did not expect this particular film. Yes, I've seen it last. I saw it in the cinema, and I have seen it again. You need to go and watch this one. Please go subscribe to the cover and support my boy Timini Egbusin. So that's all the movie.
Your boy.
My boy, my baby, my love, the love of my life, the most beautiful, the most handsome. Go and watch it. You will absolutely love it. Tell me the movies that you've seen this week on YouTube, the one that you feel like, okay, go and watch this one. This one is also nice. This one is also good. Oh, I don't like this particular one. They did that. Let me know in the comment section. Your complaints. I'm here for you. I'm just listening to everything you guys have to say. If you have any movie recommendation for me, also, I'm absolutely all ears. I would not wait. I cannot wait to hear what you guys have to say. So those are the movie recommendations for this week. Please go and watch those 4 films and let me know what you think about them.
What about my movie recommendation for them?
Recommend for them now.
The one I did. You did not talk about my movie now.
Which one?
The one I spent millions on.
Oh,
so this is the way you support your friend.
And the man clothed in wealth and stress. Go and watch it too. Which YouTube channel? Remofe Koforola's YouTube channel. Yes, go and watch it there. And also Abbas Blue is out. Just in case anybody has not seen Abbas Blue, please go watch Abbas Blue. It's also very, very nice. If you love rom-com, you will love it. But then she's annoying.
Is there everything you want to?
I don't want to tell them. I'm just telling you people what you want to go and watch in that film. It's very, very beautiful. Absolutely, Prince is amazing. I did not even expect that character, the acting, the effort that he put into it.
Yeah, that was amazing.
It was really, really amazing. You need to go and watch it. Absolutely beautiful.
All right. So I mean, she has spoken. All you just have to do is listen to her.
But then I think one thing that we've discovered today is that music and films can be very, very intertwined, but then music is one of the souls that a movie really, really
absolutely
needs.
That's true. I agree with you, Kikelomo.
And like we said earlier, movies can always give us unforgettable pictures, but music gives those pictures a soul. Oh Lord,
the oil on your head.
Oil on my head, please.
So long after we've forgotten the dialogue, long after the cinema lights come back on, long after the credits finish rolling, it's usually the music that stays with us. Because films entertain our eyes, but music finds its way into our hearts.
Oh, and that's why the best movies aren't just watched, they are felt.
Yeah, absolutely. They're felt, they're beautiful and all that. So, I mean, well done to us too for giving nice show today. Yeah, I feel this personally. I feel it.
Tell me that you not enjoy the program today.
Alright, thank you so much for spending your time with us, because it is your currency and you spent it with us today. We appreciate that. I am Remofe Koforola's, and you always call me the man always clothed in wealth and strength.
I know say the money shower. I'm Kikelomo Ajibola. Thank you so much for joining Screen Time this evening once again on ConsumerHallaTV, and please do not forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, ConsumerHalla.
Well, for those who might not see the money, you've seen the money. So see you next time on Screen Time, because we tell you where every frame has a story and every story has a soundtrack. Trust me. Have a beautiful moment and a beautiful evening.
Thank you so much for joining us. So we hope to see you next week, Monday, once again for Screen Time. And it is always a delight to be here on the program.
Hi people, my name is Mo Fakorede and I am a filmmaker and a film director, and you're watching ConsumerHalla TV. ConsumerHalla TV is everything consumer advocacy, consumer rights, everything that has to do with consumers. On this TV, you'd watch, you'd learn, be educated, and be entertained. Keep watching ConsumerHalla TV.
My name is Olubukola Ozone, a photographer and a social media enthusiast. You're watching ConsumerHalla TV. It's a consumer advocacy TV. If you have a problem, any consumer related problem, just holla at them, just like their name implies, and they're going to get it sorted.
My people. people, how una dey? So I don't carry another gist from how markets today come. And today where we dey now for Ojodu Beggar. What you want ask now about thrifted wears, the ones where they call okay or kreka. And you know, say people know they too talk about that clothes, that kind business. So because some they run away from man, we don't know how that business they go. But today, now wetin I carry come for una. So make una join me. Make we go ask people how their business they go, how people they react to that business, more they go. Oga, good afternoon.
Yeah, welcome.
Wetin be your name?
My name is Mr. Remedios Ogwai.
Ah, Reminus Ugwine.
Yeah.
Okay, Mr. Reminus, what you they say?
We are selling Okrika business.
Okrika business for clothes?
Yes.
Okay.
Jeans.
Okay, so where you they bring this your Okrika clothes?
We are bringing it from Cotonou. Sometimes we are go Ableba, that's Katangwa.
Okay.
We are bringing it.
From where?
Katangwa or Cotonou.
Okay, so how business they go?
Well, this time around, business is very bad because of the racism. Since it's over more than 2 months now, business we are not moving fine because of the racism. Sometimes we'll come out, we are not selling anything. Sometimes we'll sell some business.
Okay, so this your jeans now, how much do they sell per one?
Depend. We have the one of 3,000, we have the one of 5,000 naira, depend the grade of the business because we have many type of grade. We have a first grade, we have a second grade, we have last grade. Depend the grade.
Okay, so tell me now the price for this year from January to June, how it be?
The price always go up and come down. Now from now to June time, now it's a very higher level. Because the Okrika we bought like before, we bought like 3,000-4,000 and now we are set up to 4,000-5,000. So sometimes when we bring it, we sell 6,000-7,000 and there are no profit for now.
People they wear this Okrika at all?
Of course, because many people they are no longer wear new one because of the Nigerian situation. Many people buy Okrika now. Most of us now, almost let me say 50% of Nigerian youth now they are wearing Okrika because of situation of economy. So they are wearing Okrika now.
Okay, so like this now where your business day now, people they locate you for this beggar.
Why? Of course. Many people they are located from all over the beggar, from Akute, Lambe, Abole. So there are many places that come this place to buy Okrika business.
Thank you. Good morning.
Good morning.
What's be your name?
Joshua.
Okay, Mr. Joshua. So, Mr. Joshua, what do they sell for beggar?
Jeans.
Okay, so where do they get the jeans from?
Cotonou.
Cotonou. Ah, Cotonou na big place, so.
We run imports now. Imports. We do imports.
Okay, when they do imports.
Yes.
Okay, so how do they sell these jeans?
From like 8K up.
8,000 up.
Yes.
Ah, what I see now, show me.
Yeah.
You get grade by grade or all of them now 8,000?
Grade by grade.
Okay, get grade by grade.
Yes, like this one. Something like this.
Okay, this one are 8,000.
Yes.
So how many grades will you get?
Like I get men jeans, boyfriend jeans, palazzo, baggy and all that.
And the prices they different.
Yes.
Okay, so how market be?
Market they hard though, market awful. But anyhow shall they manage.
So wetin dey cost wey market no dey? Na say people no dey buy or the clothes no good. Na brand new clothes be this?
No, na okay.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so wetin make market no dey?
Government never want pay salary that they don't pay people and all that. I don't just people know too they buy like that.
Okay, so like this now where all these jeans dey, now you get where you dey store am?
Yes, we get packing shop.
Okay, you get packing shop where una dey pack am?
Yes.
Okay, so in a day now, or okay, let's start in a day, how many jeans wey you fit sell?
We fit sell reach like 20 pieces if market dey.
What if market no dey?
Maybe like 5, 8.
Okay, so from January till this month, how market be?
Market sometimes quite they move, sometimes they see bad market they do subdaction.
Okay. Oh yeah, now. Thank you. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, ma.
So, what's be your name?
My name is Somto.
Okay, Somto. So, Somto, what do they sell for beggar?
Okay, I sell jeans, thrifts.
Okay, thrifted.
Yeah, thrifts.
Okay, this thrifted, people they buy them.
Yeah, people buy. It goes well. People buy. Yeah.
So, like, how much now? Okay, you get grade by grade where they sell.
Yeah, it's different grades. It has grade. It has A, UKA. It has B. It's different grades. So
okay, so
grade 1.
Make I just see the grades where they. If you open 1 or 2, make we see.
Actually, I don't. During the morning time, I don't really bring out the grades like that. It's during the evening time, because like as we are like this now, we are not really stable. We can run at any time. So I bring few markets, which is list of the grade, not the highest grade. Okay. So during the evening time, I bring out the graded ones.
So how much? What's your grades now? Since you know if you bring them out, if you know the prices.
Okay. It doesn't actually have a specific price, just starting from 10, 8. It depends on if you are going for baggaging. So we have baggaging of 15, 10, 8,000, 7K list. That's for the thrift. But if you are going for normal jean, we have 5,000 for normal jean.
5,000.
That's for normal jean, not baggy. Yeah.
Okay. So where you they bring your goods from?
Okay, we get bill from Katangwa, Arena, and so.
Okay, another question. How market they go?
We really can't say it's that good, Sha, but we thank God it's going well, Sha.
So from January till now, how market be?
It hasn't been easy, but at least we are eating.
So waiting your customers they complain of anything. This is what you talk say you know they stable, you go come. So you they face any challenges for this business what you they do?
Yeah, the challenges are actually no stable price. Understand, the customers are complaining of no stable price, but as long as you are getting good stuffs, there is no issue.
Okay, thank you. Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
What's be your name?
I'm Mr. Romanus.
Okay, Mr. Romanus. So, Mr. Romanus, what do they sell for beggar?
Can see. I'm selling jeans.
Jeans. So, these jeans now, which kind of jeans be this?
This OK jean. First class OK jean. That's what we sell. OK has many classes. We have first class, second class, third class, and fourth class. What we are doing here is basically first class OK jean. Those ones are very quality one and very unique.
Okay, you know when people hear okay thrifted, they go to think say na clothes wey no good. So which challenges where you they face for this business where customers dey?
There's not much challenges based on say it's because of the economic of the country. If you look very well, you will see that there is no one business everywhere. The economy of the country is very hard and everybody is facing it. No business that's not facing that challenges now. In aspect of our own business, it's a business that is very, very affordable and it's very unique business that you can do. Okay, everybody here, okay, if you hear okay, people see say maybe it's a cheap common business. It's not a cheap common business. It's an quality stuff. That's why I specified before that OK has classes, first class, second class, third class, and fourth class, and so forth and so on.
Okay, so tell me from the classes where you don't mention, I want make you they tell me the prices, the range.
Okay, for you to see first class OK, now you're talking about 10 to 15,000. You see first class OK, quality one that boutique standard. You see it around 10-15,000 naira. Second class you see 7,000, 5,000. Third class you see 3,000, 4,000, and the fourth class you see below 1,700 and 500 naira below. That's their classes.
Okay, so where you they bring this your OK from?
And those are some of them I bring from Cotonou, and we have business in Katangwa. That is where we generally do our business. in Katangwa, in Abulegba. That's where we do our business normally.
Okay, so I want to ask you another question. So as this business be now, when do they sell the most? When we say if that season reach market now fast.
Me and you know that during season time, it's basically December, Christmas time. Everybody would like to change his or her wardrobe. Season time is always on Christmas time. That is a period. This business move very well. Everybody sell. Anything you put, you sell. That is the thing.
Okay, so another question be how market today?
So far so good. The day has not run up. We're always here.
It just the start.
It just the start. Yeah.
Hello and welcome to News Highlights on ConsumerHalla TV. I am Iremufe Kuforola. And now to the news highlights. Nigeria's inflation rate is slightly to 15.91% in June after 3 months of increases. Food prices, however, continue to rise due to higher cost of major staples. Analysts say consumers are yet to feel significant relief from inflation. President Bola Tinubu has banned the export of raw cocoa beans to encourage local processing. The policy aims to create jobs, attract investments, and boost value addition. Government says Nigeria must benefit from the global cocoa industry. FAAC has distributed 2.55 trillion naira to the 3 tiers of government for June 2026. The allocation is 250 billion naira higher than the previous month's distribution. Officials attributed the increase to improved revenue collections. In another development, economists say the central bank may increase interest rates ahead of the 2027 elections. They warn that increased political spending could fuel inflationary pressure. Higher rates may also affect investment in the stock market. The federal government has pledged to improve aviation safety and airport infrastructure. Officials say ongoing reforms will strengthen passenger experience and air navigation. Governments also called for greater collaboration across the aviation industry. Moving on, President Tinubu says his administration's reforms are laying the foundation of economic growth. He described the policies as difficult but necessary for long-term stability. The president reaffirmed his commitment to sustaining the reform agenda. Improved pipeline surveillance has helped reduce crude oil theft and increase production. Government says the initiative is strengthening national revenue and energy security. Stakeholders are calling for the program to be sustained. Maritime experts say foreign vessels still dominate Nigeria's offshore logistics sector. They warn that the trend continues to drain revenue from the local economy. Stakeholders are urging stronger support for indigenous shipping companies. The International Chamber of Commerce Nigeria has called for stronger public-private partnerships. The chamber says collaboration is key to expanding trade and economic growth. It also emphasized the importance of efficient shipping and port operations. Moving on, Wema Bank has reaffirmed its commitment to supporting Nigeria's fintech ecosystem. The bank hosted partners to strengthen collaboration and digital innovation. Participants explored solutions to improve financial technology services. Nestle Nigeria has rewarded 4 entrepreneurs with grants, training, and business toolkits. The initiative followed the successful Next Level promo campaign. The company says it remains committed to supporting youth enterprise. And to wrap up news highlights this evening, wholesale inflation in the United States fell in June due to lower energy prices. The decline marks the first monthly drop since August 2025. Analysts, however, warn that geopolitical tensions could drive prices higher again. And that's a wrap. On News Highlights today. Do not forget to subscribe across all our social media platforms on Facebook, X, TikTok. And ConsumerHalla TV resumes tomorrow at 8 a.m. I am Miremufe Koforola, and thank you for watching.